second best, don't miss the chance of a lifetime. Just give it time to digest, you better get it off your chest. I won't belong to you no more, I won't be good to anyone. If I only knew it'd be greener, I'd keep pushing against the wall. Well, up the slack. I won't belong to you no more. I won't be good to anyone. If I only knew it'd be greener. I keep pushing against the wall outside. I better take a walk outside. Well, I hang my head on a New York City rooftop, body letting go of the skinny. We're gonna dance all night so the streets looking pretty. Ride for the night, never stop thinking clearly. So I let go, yeah, I let go, and I'm done losing sleep over these Hollywood dreams.
That's right, guys. We are here. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'm going to trust that you guys can hear me. Give me some thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me. Guys, happy Saturday. We are going to crack this off, guys. We are rocking. You know it. You know when I'm rocking. Uppity. Hollander. Hyphen Whiteson. We're about to go do that. Pour it up. Happy Saturday, everybody. I hope everybody had a couple of good, productive weeks. I missed last weekend. Lots of craziness going on. You know how I do it, guys. Pour a little bit. Shake up the deliciousness at the bottom before I top off the glass. That's where we're at, guys. And we are feeding the ducks. Oh, yeah. That is perfect. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, yeah. Very, very nice. There it is. Excuse me. Guys, so I hope that you are tuned in tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Central. The BBQ Adventures Episode 3 drops tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. It's going to be a fun ride. Let me go ahead and give you that teaser in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I actually forgot to update that. Forgot to put my buddy from Real Life Perspective Show's logo in that teaser. That's the teaser that I had loaded. But guys, I want you guys to go and check out both channels tomorrow, because I promise you, you're going to like it so much that you're going to want to watch it a second time. And when you watch it a second time, whether you watch it at the Real Life Perspective Show first or my channel first, go watch it at our other channel. second. And like and comment on both channels. You're in for a wild ride. And get your popcorn ready. Well, it is 8 a.m., so your breakfast, or whatever it is that you like to do early in the morning, get that ready because it's going to be a pretty good show. It's going to be a pretty fun ride, I'll tell you that. So with that being said, guys, salute. Everybody in the chat, let's get that done. Look at that beautiful golden color. I'll tell you, nothing beats that Hefeweizen from Polliner. Nothing beats it. Nothing beats this. There is no beer on the planet that tastes better than this. This is legit. So I missed last weekend. I had some other things going on, so I wasn't able to jump on. But I will say this. I had some people reach out to me and ask me if I could cook for their BBQ, for their birthday party that they had. And so that was my very first order that I had tackled last weekend, and it was a success. Happy customer. And from that, I gained more customers from that location. So happy about that. And they were happy about that. So we'll see what happens. Guys, I work a full-time job. But if I could do this part-time and, cater for certain events, I can do that. I can do that. I'm open to it, As a matter of fact, I have constructed a menu for local pickup or local delivery. I have done that. So I am thinking about launching that this coming up month. Mid-October, for sure by November. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. This weekend, I rocked a couple of cooks. I did a handful of cooks, actually. I was able to... This weekend, I was able to film, and it's not over yet, 3 videos. Tomorrow will be video number 3. So it just so happened that it worked out that way. I didn't even plan it that way. It just happened that way. I'm not complaining. So honestly, like if next weekend I can film another video, I will be set for the rest of the year. I won't have to film anything else the rest of the year. I can honestly take off the rest of the year. That's how much content I have done. So I'm thinking about just taking the rest of the year off after next weekend. Or maybe skip next weekend, skip the week after her, and then just finish it up the third weekend. Or I could just stay ahead of the game the entire time. It's just, the thing is, it's coming up on holiday time. And the videos that are going to be dropping, that are scheduled to be dropping, are not going to be... They're not going to line up with the actual holiday. You know what I mean? So, like, you might see a burger or a steak that's cooked during the summertime drop like, Thanksgiving or Christmas time. So it's just not gonna like line up. So I'm thinking about doing a couple of those kind of cooks just to kind of schedule them in for those holiday weeks. But I haven't decided if I'm gonna do that yet. But I might. I mean, I might. And I might not. I might just let it ride just the way it is. It's all good. It's just content, right? But then if I do that, you guys will see my turkey cook like in February. So I don't know. You'll see a Christmas dinner video in March. So I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with that, but it was good like earlier in the year. But now that I'm thinking about it, it's like I gotta change some stuff up or reschedule some of the videos that are in there just to make it look like like I'm on like I'm on par with the actual holiday that's coming up. But I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So yeah, that's pretty much it, man. That's pretty much all I got. I will tell you what I cooked. So this weekend I'm doing chicken and wings. I did a tri-tip that's, if you guys follow me on Facebook, on Instagram, just wow. Just freaking wow. So I did that. And then I also did some beef back ribs. And just wow. I mean, that's just something that I'm going to continue to do because they're very cheap. And they were meaty. I mean, there was lots of meat on them. And man, I'll tell you, just wow. I mean, I can't wait for you guys to see those. I'm just, and I didn't do anything fancy. I did it, an inexpensive cook. It was cheap. It was a $20 rack of beef backs, and they would cut down the center to make it look like 2 racks out of one full size rack, And I seasoned them up, and I put them in a cooker until they were done. That's it. I did wrap them at the end when they were done, just to rest them. But that was it. I didn't wrap them for the cook or anything like that. That's the new thing that I'm doing. I'm just not wrapping anything during the cooking process. I'm just not doing it. I'm getting really, really good results doing it that way. Lots of people enjoy it. I do. If you just wrap it at the end of the cook and just let it rest, I mean, it's going to be a great product. And it's done that, got like 5 different cooks you guys haven't seen yet. But I'm not wrapping anything anymore. The only time I'm wrapping is when I pull it, and then I'll cut it later. Like, that's it. Like, I'm not spritzing, I'm not wrapping, I'm not doing none of that crap. It's like the easiest cooks. I am using a binder, and it's a different binder than what you guys normally see me use. And I've been using that binder quite a bit because it's a pretty damn good binder. But you'll see that on these upcoming videos. Pretty good stuff. The beef back ribs were delicious, so meaty, so seasoned. I mean, oh man, it's so good. Let's see if I have any pictures here that I can share with you. Just kind of looking, just kind of checking some stuff out. So we had that. Oh my goodness. Should I share these pictures with you? Oh my goodness. I don't know if I should. But yeah, fantastic cooks, guys. Fantastic cooks. Deliciousness. On top of that, wifey was making tamales today. Oh my god. Oh, dude, let me tell you about these tamales that she made. She made, number one, she made a whole bunch of them. And she made a whole bunch of pork ones, and she made a whole bunch of cheese with poblanos in it. Oh my goodness, man. Oh. Damn. Just do it that way. Wow. I've been eating, guys. I've been eating quite a bit. But it's all good, because I'm eating for survival. It's all about that survival. So good. But again, guys, you want to tune in at 8 a.m. Central in the morning. It's going to be one hell of a ride. This new video that we're dropping tomorrow. Check it out. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be tons and tons of fun. Hold that thought. Yeah. So I hope you guys are out there cooking up a storm, eating some deliciousness, enjoying life, having a cold beverage, because that's what life's all about, guys. Staying positive. Stay away from those haters. Stay away from haters. They make your life miserable. Just stay positive. Yeah, just stay positive. Salud. Man, that is so good. There's just like nothing better than that. So good. So yeah, so I did that, and I did the tri-tip. If you guys go to my channel, all of my tri-tip videos I've done in the Louisiana Grill LG. Little history for that particular cooker. I won that off of the Dog Fathers giveaway when he hit 100,000 subscribers. He hit 100,000 subscribers that night, and I won that, and I also won a thermal pan. I won my very first thermal pan. So that night I won those two things. And every time that I've been a tri-tip cook, I've used that cooker because it has that little slider where you can kind of like use the flame and cook on the actual flame, But this time I was like, you know what? I'm gonna cook it on something different. I rectected it. I rectified it. I used my bullseye and I used my grill grates. Excuse me. So I smoked that tri-tip at the lowest setting, extreme smoke. And it was rocking at 180 to 200 degrees. Heavy smoke. Until I got that, I think I hit like 115. I hit like 115 internal. I pulled it and I let it rest. I wrapped it in foil and I let it rest. After that, let it rest. That's when I put my my grill grates in it. I put my grill grates in it, and I used the flat side, not the ridges, but the flat side of the grill grates. And I cranked it up to 500 degrees. Now I let it rock 500 degrees for about 10 minutes, just to get all that grease burned out of there that smoke and that tri-tip dripped. As soon as it stopped smoking and the temp settled down to 500, that's when I put that tri-tip on that flat grill grate. And man, let me tell you, the sear that I got on that tri-tip using those grill grates, it completely killed that open flame that I've been using on that Louisiana grill. I got a much better product cooking this tri-tip on that bullseye, on those grill grates, than I normally do on that open flame and that LG. Straight legit. I'm not saying that the LG gave me a not so good of a product, because it did. But man, I'll tell you, the crust that I was able to build on those grill grates on that flat side was just incredible. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys saw that. I think I posted that on there. But you'll see that in that video. Man, that thing, wow. That's just that's just like right now, that's my go-to right now. You know, I had planned on smoking. Originally, I planned on smoking the tri-tip today in the Royal King. I was just gonna smoke it at a low temp. You know, an hour or two, just at the lowest setting, just to get that big time smoke. But then I was gonna sear it in my little Weber, in my little mini Weber. You know, I had my charcoal, my wood chunks. I was gonna get it blazing hot, and I just wanted to sear it on the little Weber. But last minute, I thought, you know what? I've never done a tri-tip in the bullseye. And, I wanted to utilize the grill grates. And I'm happy I did. Damn. I tell you, man, that thing just came out great. It really, really did. Excellent crust. I was able to pick it up and hold it on its side and just sear the edges. Man, that thing performed fantastic, man. I just like, wow. Yeah. So that's how that went down. And now you know that. now you know that. Guys, I don't know what everybody else has been up to. I actually fell off of joining these chats, Guys used to see me pretty active on these chats, but I've been pretty busy. I've been pretty busy. I'll try to jump back in on some of y'all's chats. With that being said, guys, let's jump into this chat. We got the Moose was the very first one in the chat tonight. Welcome to Moose. Duh Moose. Duh Moose. Write that down. Yeah, the Moose in the house. Good evening to you, my friend. Welcome. We got nothing but love in here. Welcome, nothing but love. Thank you for that, man. That really does mean a lot, dude. Being a small channel and having people that, drop comments like this, who's basically a regular on everybody's, just neutral. And dropping comments like this, man. I really do appreciate that, man. Salute to you. Thank you for that, my friend. Thank you. Oh, look, I guess you guys can hear me. Okay, good. That was a long time ago. That'd have been funny if y'all couldn't. Buddy chatting here with each other. Steven Madden's in the house. What is going on, my friend? Dude, I envy you. I know you're going to be at RecTech Fest next weekend. Well, not next weekend, but the weekend after. And bro, you gotta FaceTime me when you're there because they're dropping 5 different grills that day. 5 new grills. And I'm excited to see what those are, man. And I just gotta know what they are. So if you're still in the chat, man, FaceTime me. I'd like to see those new grills. Oh my goodness. I can't wait until the following Monday. It's all about that RecTech, baby. All about that RecTech. Get my Cheerios ready. Yeah, there you go. It's gonna be a great show. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's a lot of good times. Real life perspective of myself, we do put in a lot of hard work on these things. I've never known a harder worker as far as, editing and, creating as my boy, Real Life Perspective Show. That dude, it's insane, the things that he does. And he does such a really good job, I mean, he's a filmmaker. I mean, come on, guys. He's a filmmaker. Nothing but love dropping his weather forecast. Conditions mostly cloudy with the temperature at 64 degrees. The wind is blowing from the west-southwest, 15 miles an hour. Current humidity hills location is 72%. Nice forecast, huh? That's a very nice weather forecast. That's hoodie weather for me in the 60s, lower 60s. Same thing I do too. I cook for local people and gatherings on occasions. That's what's up, man. And that's the whole idea behind this, you know. So we'll see what happens. Thank you, Steven. I really do appreciate that, buddy. We've got my buddy from Weslaco, north side of Mexico, in the chat. What's going on now? I missed your call. Was it yesterday or the other day? I tried calling you back, but you didn't answer. So I figured you had just picked up your double McMac and probably went back to work right around time. You were probably balls deep in that burger when I was trying to call you back. I get it. So you weren't ever to answer. But yeah, I did get that call, and I tried calling you back, but you didn't answer it. Matter of fact, I called you. Did I call you today? No, I called you yesterday too. Must be you've probably been busy. Everybody's saying hi to Al. Al's in the house. Yes, I was just talking about that, man. You're so lucky that you live so close to there. Man, that is going to be an event. If anybody lives out that way, man, y'all go and visit RecTech headquarters for me. Everything's free. I mean, they're going to feed you for free. They're going to give you for free. Everything is free, 100%. Customer appreciation. You guys can check out the dent and scratch sales, which is really, really awesome. Yeah, I started doing the same thing, Steven. Honestly, at the low temps that I cook on the stuff that would be wrapped, I honestly think that it's 100% pointless. I really, really do. Because you're going to wrap it when it's done, and it's going to stay very moist when you pull it and it's wrapped in foil. Like, I'm just a butcher paper guy. Like, oh, I got to wrap it in butcher paper and then put it back in and finish the cook. No, that's an ass. You don't have to do that at all. Like, I'm serious. Like, you can go back and look at my cooks that I wrapped and compare them to the ones where I didn't wrap, and there's nothing different. There is nothing different. There really isn't. Not the way I'm doing it. I think the whole wrapping thing is just overrated. I really do. I might catch a lot of flack from that, but I think wrapping during the cooking process on some of those big proteins is just overrated. Like the beef rib, the brisket. Well, I will take that back. Well, I will wrap a pork butt. I will do that. But I have cooked a pork butt not wrapped, and it was just as good. It was just as good. Yes, that's what I do. Wrap at the takeoff, baby. Wrap at the takeoff. I'm serious, man. Like, I'm 100%. I will do a live cook and demonstrate. As a matter of fact, that's one of my videos that's coming up. That's in the pipeline already. I'm going to cook the same protein, and I'm going to wrap like I used to on one of them, and I'm just going to let it ride on the other one. You'll see, there's no difference. There really is no difference. As a matter of fact, it's just a much better flavor on the no wrap. And guys, look, I've been called uppity. You know, I've been called uppity, but I will say this. There is a certain scent that I get from wrapping in butcher paper, like a brisket. Like, I can't describe it. Like, I can't. I don't know if it's a COVID side effect, but there's something about the scent that a brisket gives after you wrap it in butcher paper to finish the cooking process when it comes to slicing it up. I don't know what it is, but there's something there. And that something is not there when I don't wrap. So I like the no wrap. I'm team no wrap. And saves money, and it's a lot easier. As if cooking on a pellet grill wasn't easy enough, you know. It's just I had Drunken Chef in the house. Drunken Chef, is that really you, or are you a Tesla guy? Last time I saw a video drop and it was a Tesla thing, and I was like, what the hell? This dude started working at Tesla? Oh my goodness. I did text you. I did text you though, and I did ask you. I guess you got hacked, but man, if that's you, welcome, my friend. Welcome. Oh, here we go. Nothing but love saying. Nothing but love saying. Hey, Chef, great live last night. Glad you're back. Okay, so it is you. Welcome, man. Welcome, Chef. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah, I got the pellets. They are good. Thanks. Hey, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you being a supporter. Team RigTech, baby. You know how we do it. Prost. 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 Guys, now, you might be wondering what the hell I'm talking about when I say prost, and when my boy Steven Manis is saying prost right here. That means that means cheers. That means cheers in German. That's what that means. But I think I do have a special somebody in the basement that just blew me out of the water just now. Like, I mean, he's blown me several times, like out of the water several times. Like, surprised me. And he goes by the name of, hang on, let me read this. Hey, you were rapping on your latest story this morning. Yeah, I put that Ghetto Boys trick-or-treating song on that. Smoky Ribs in the house. What is going on, Mr. Russ, man? Awesome to have you in the chat, my friend. Sunflowers up in here. Like a sunflower. Smoky Ribs is hardcore today. Steven is saying he has the Bullseye 380X, and it's ridiculous if the crust it'll sear steaks. Dude, I've got the old school Bullseye, and that with the I'm telling you, man, with those sear plates, wow, it's just amazing the product that comes out of that. It really is. All right, so with that being said, guys, let's go with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring up my brother from another mother. He hails from the same town that I come from. He is my partner in crime. He stars in the same BBQ adventures. He is always sitting passenger side. Because he's in control of the ones and twos, and the drone, and the bumper cam, and the feet cam, and the crotch cam. That new crotch cam comes into effect in episode 4. So you guys, please stay tuned for that. My brother, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The real life perspective.
What's up, everybody? Saturday night. Oh.
Hey, first things first. Thank you for jumping in tonight. I'm surprised that you were able to. You're a very busy man. I know you had a lot of shit going on today. But I hope that you are finally relaxing and diving into the hype noise.
I'm finally relaxing, dude. It has been what a month. Thank you for having me on, as always, young man. I'm glad I was able to swing on for a little bit to help promo all that fun stuff. And yeah, September has been crazy. I've been just dealing with some health crud, you know, and I'm glad it's I feel like it's finally over and I'm finally getting back to myself. You know that feeling where you're finally getting over all that just illness crap and you're just like, I'm finally getting some energy back and I'm feeling great. And I haven't streamed in all month long. But man, I'm getting jacked up. I'm getting prepped for October starting tomorrow. We're going to be pumping out all kinds of fun lives. So make sure you guys don't want to miss that. We got some special things lined up for October, man. We're going to have some really good times, man. And anyways, I'm glad to be back. I've been itching to get back on and say hi to everybody. I hope everybody out there is doing well. It's great to be back. Thanks for having me. How are you?
Yeah, man. You know, I'm doing delicious.
As always.
Oh my God, I'm doing great, man. So last night, like, I didn't expect to drink like I did last night. Like, I don't know what happened. like what have I become? Like, I didn't know what I was doing. And like, I woke up this morning, dude. You know what was funny about that? Like, I woke up at 3 a.m. wide awake, like ready to go to work, like wide awake. I didn't understand that. So I got up. I was like, should I have coffee? And I thought, you know what? I better not, because I know what's going to happen here in about 30 minutes. I'm going to like crash. And it's a good thing I didn't make the coffee, because that's exactly what happened. Like, I crashed right after, like, 30 minutes later. I woke up, it was like 8:30 out of bed.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Snap.
That's like sleeping in. That's sleeping in for me. Like, some always at 4:30, Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
And so, like, even on the weekends, I wake up at 5 a.m. But man, yeah, I felt great just waking up 8:30 after I'd been awake for 30 minutes. I was watching Million Ways to Die in the Wild West.
Oh, what a silly movie! Oh, sir, I got this.
I love it, dude. That movie's like one of my top 5. It's one of my top 5, dude.
Like
that guy right there. Like, we've been talking about making a movie, and I want to make something like that.
Yeah.
I want to make something like that. The comedy that kind of brings.
Doctor,
amazing,
I got a thorn in my foot. Okay, we better do open heart surgery on you right now.
Oh no, I scratched my arm. Oh, you need a good bluebird pecking. Let's strap you down to the table and get a bluebird and pick your freaking face.
Come on, man. Yeah, dude, that was a silly movie. Silly. Seth MacFarlane, he's got it going on ever since Family Guy. Family Guy is awesome. Love Family Guy. Oh man, what a crazy month this has been, dude. I have not talked to you. I've been trying to keep up with everybody with the just by posting a little bit here on my Instagram, just to let people know what's going on. I had a birthday this month, and so I went out and bought a bunch of
Happy
stuff.
Happy birthday!
Thank you very much. Went out and bought a bunch of fun new toys and stuff for myself and stuff for the kiddos, and I got some. Yeah, that's what else? I'm just trying to think. I went to Retropalooza, man. Retropalooza was awesome.
Was it?
Yeah, Retropalooza was pretty cool. I got to meet
some good content there.
Like really great content. I got to meet Pixel Dan, who created this the Toys of Masters in the Universe He-Man book. It's like this huge Bible of every He-Man toy ever made. Yeah. So I got to meet him. I met him. I posted it on my Instagram, a picture of it, and he signed my book. And got a good, nice little interview with him. And then I got to meet the Game Chasers. The Game Chasers are cool, man. When I was working a desk job, and it was the most boring job on the planet, and the only thing that kept me from boredom was I stumbled across their YouTube channel, and I was watching. I just blew off work all day long just to watch their episodes, and they were kind of part of my inspiration for kind of our adventure. Our adventures that we do, because they kind of do something similar. They go off and kind of hunt for OG Nintendo games and things like that. And we're kind of
speaking of inspiration, here at the end of this season, I will say that there are some Easter eggs planted deeply in our episodes, and we will have I guess I will say this: we will we will have a special live after the season's over, and have questions on this first season.
Excited
and
about
I
that.
will say there are some characters in these episodes that a lot of people might not understand, like who they are.
So keep your eyes
until they hear the
peeled.
question.
Yeah,
So
and then you know what?
please get caught up on all these episodes.
Get caught up.
You don't want to miss out.
Yeah, and if you need to, if you hear the question, you're like, "Oh, I totally missed that," and you need to go back and rewatch an episode. Well, you just gotta go rewatch the episode. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
They're only like 8 to 10 minutes long.
Yeah, except for the special.
Tomorrow.
Oh, dude, I am so stoked about this next one coming out tomorrow. How about you?
I am too. I can't wait to just update my home video to that one.
Oh yeah.
And just leave it up there. I might just leave it up there the rest of the year because I had such a great time. I had such a fun time filming it. It was a lot of fun, dude. It really was, man.
Yeah. And I've been doing really good about not even watching it, just leaving it in the background and not.
Yeah. I could not help but watch it a couple of times when you sent it to me. Though,
yeah.
Because it's like, oh my God, this is so good. Like, because we had talked, after that first segment, and I was like, this is what I picture, and then, dude, you hit it. You hit the nail on the head. Like, that's exactly what I was envisioning. And man, and you probably were doing that too, but man, you're such a talented artist when it comes to editing these episodes and this craziness that we go out there to film. I will say that.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment, young man. I work my butt off for these things, and I love it, though. It's so much fun because this is stuff that I've always wanted to. Thank you, Sunflowers. Hello, Sunflowers. How are you? Are you doing all right out there? So, yeah, I really, like I said, I enjoy doing it. It is pretty time consuming, but it's worth it because once you build it and you have it, right, you have this encapsulated treasure chest thing that you can look 10 years down the line. You're going to be able to go back and say, oh man, before I had gray hair. Well, you can say that before I had gray hair, look what I did, kids. And you're gonna be able to share it with your grandkids and then, everybody else.
For sure. If YouTube always stays up and they don't like decide to kill it overnight.
Oh man, how long has YouTube been around? How long do you know? I wonder when they
2006, 2005.
Is that it? Is that it? Is that
it's not that old? It's not that old.
Man,
I opened an account like very, very quickly in 2006.
Yeah.
That's when I opened my.
What was do you remember what was your first like YouTube video where you were like, oh man, this is the best,
Dude, I tell you, like my very first video that I posted was it was an ice storm back around 2006, and there was ice, right? And so what happened, and we were living out in the country at the time, okay? We were living out in the country at the time.
I'm listening.
So we had my brother had a little S10 pickup truck, and we were out in the field, okay? And we had a rope hanging out in the back of that truck. And then we had so it was a kid toy, but it was a plastic caterpillar that had these antennas. But the caterpillar was a rocker.
I didn't get that. Did you try again?
The caterpillar was a rocker. Okay.
Okay.
Picture a kid toy that was a caterpillar made out of plastic, and it had these big antennas for handles, and it was for kids, right? But us as adults, you could sit on there too, and so everything was ice. And my brother like threw the rope out the back of the truck, and we were sitting on that caterpillar, and we were holding onto that rope, and he was driving, and we were just sliding across the friggin' street. So that was the first video that I ever posted. That was the very first video that I ever uploaded. So I did that, and then after that, just a bunch of kids doing silly stuff. My kids doing silly stuff, that I was sharing with my family. But
yeah, That's awesome. But what was the first video that opened you to YouTube, to the world of YouTube, that you remembered? That was it. I Like Turtles Kid, or what? What do you remember? What was like one of the first things that just kind of like?
It was honestly like I would look up like I was really deep into UFC, and during that time, like a lot of their videos were on YouTube. And so like a lot of the interviews, a lot of the fights, a lot of the, post-fight interviews, that along with just watching like alien videos and stuff like that, UFO sighting stuff, that's what I was really into, like in the beginning of it, because it was like a bunch of stuff that you could watch as much as you wanted instead of once a week on the TV, So,
yeah, no, I was straight into the mindless, just whatever was trending at the time. So like Charlie Bit Me, remember Charlie Bit Me? You remember the two little English boys? Yeah, I know the crowd out there. I know you guys remember that. So it's two little English kids, and he's just like, ouch, Charlie. It's a little brother holding his even littler brother, and he's like a little baby. And he's just sitting with them on a chair. I can't believe you don't remember this. And he's like,
no, I don't.
And he's like, ha ha ha, ouch, Charlie. And like the little kid gnaws on his finger, and it's like, Charlie bit me. And then he sticks his finger again, and the kid just like bites the crap out of his finger.
I mean, it sounds familiar. It really
I'm sure
does.
if you saw it. I mean, at this point, those guys are like, like super all grown up and everything, I bet. But yeah, no, that was one of the first ones. And then there was the Chocolate Rain. You remember that guy?
Hey, you know what? I tell you, it was really popular around that time was Guava Juice. Did you remember his silly ass videos?
Guava Juice? I don't know that one. Who is that?
Really?
I don't
even know if that was his name. But it was that like Filipino kid that was always doing these crazy things.
I think the people still use this stuff to this day, don't they? Is he like
I don't know, but like he used to do a bunch of crazy stuff on YouTube. He was almost like Mr. Beast, but like back then.
Oh, I don't really know.
As a matter of fact, he used to run YouTube back then. Yeah.
Okay. Mighty fine. Yeah, YouTube's great, man. It's such a great platform, and it's been, able to help out so many people with, not only just people to help waste their time, but just to get their platform out there, man, and let people know who you are and spread your artistic abilities and show your BBQ and help people learn about barbecue and things like that. And so I mean, it's awesome, man. It's so it's still number one. It's like Google, you know what I mean? Google and YouTube.
Speaking of barbecue, that was one of the funnest things that I liked on this past episode that we filmed. All the cool people that we met,
met a lot of cool people at this one, man. A lot of cool people.
The pitmaster and that extra, dude that helps run things. They were all really cool people. Everybody was really nice.
Yeah, all the people that we interviewed. There's all kinds of like I mean, because it's Halloween. Halloween just brings it out in people, and it's just that time of fall when that first cold front comes in October that just blankets you with that comfort of here we go, finally getting over all the
ice cold deliciousness.
ready for it, man. By the way, I am saving my beautiful delicious Hefeweizen for next Friday. I really hope you can make it if you're able to, man, because we got
me, dude. I'll be there. Hefeweizen.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. I'm saving it for a special occasion, so it's gonna. Put it this way. I'll drop you off somewhere. I gotta go pick up another care package next week. So if you want to dive into it tonight, you can. I will have you some by Friday. I will drop it off personally. I will not deny. Deny that beautiful, because that is the best beer I've ever freaking had in my life. I am not lying.
It's amazing. I'm not. Guys, I'm not just saying that. This is deliciousness to the max, to the maximus.
I plug you all the time at my work, and I'm like, hey man, have you ever heard of Polliner? And they're like, Oh yeah, the German beer, and they're like, man, these people know. I mean, that's a legit company, man. Legit,
It
like you
is,
said,
man. It
the
is.
Prost. I know what Prost. When you were talking about Prost earlier, I
Yeah,
know
yeah.
what Prost is.
Bro,
You still need to watch Beer Fest. If you haven't watched Beer Fest,
I'm gonna watch it. It's got to be on Tubi, right? It's got to be on Tubi.
I hope so. Well, it's one of those that was so. It's kind of an indie film ish because Super Troopers was not really mainstream.
Oh.
You know, it's the same.
Speaking of indie film, do you want to plug one of your lives that are coming up in October about homeboy?
Man, do we got so much fun stuff for October?
I'll tell you what, man. I need to run over there and get another one of these -sends.
Okay.
If you want to take over for a minute, and I've got somebody else on backstage right now. You want to bring them up, and then you guys can run it while I take a little break here. But
Sure.
with that, before I go to break, guys, I've got Hooks, Rubs, and Spices. My man Jared is in the chat. If you guys want to get some delicious rubs, he's a Texan that located in Utah, and he's got a fantastic line of rubs up there, guys. Go check him out. hooksrub.com. Use discount code Trumpet for a nice discount. So with that being said, guys, I will be right back. And my man Seam is going to take over here for a minute. I will be back.
Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So Jordy, and I don't think I've met this young man. I know Jordy. How you doing, sir?
I'm Russ.
Yo, how you doing, man? Cheers.
Good to
brother.
see you from across the pond. And Russ, how you doing, sir? My name is Sean with the Real Life Perspective Show. How you doing, young man?
I'm doing good. I'm
Yo, cheers, shot. Cheers, bro.
Cheers, brother.
Boom.
Oh
I'm just
yeah,
taking course. I got no coolers on the course.
nice. What's your wine of choice tonight, Russ?
this is from 19 Crimes, The Warden. The Warden.
Good. Nice, good stuff. My favorite go-to wine is there's a local. I don't know if you're local from Texas, but there's a Fall Creek Vineyards out about it's probably about an hour from the Austin area. And they have this it's just a table wine. It's a blend. It's Ed Smooth Red, and it's right in the middle. You know, it's not too bitter, it's not too sweet. It's just a perfect blend, you know, because if you want to try out something new, and it's like under $10 too. You can get it at your local HEB.
Nice.
So yeah, it's pretty good stuff. So yeah, I'm into the wines as well. That's a good one.
I'm not really that big into wines that much, but for some reason tonight I was, you know.
There you go.
Normally I'm a beer guy, but
yeah, I feel you. And Jordan, you're on the Coors Light over there, huh?
I am on the Coors Light, my friend.
Beautiful. I'm sipping this Jamaican Red Stripe tonight. Going a little bit.
Oh yeah, I love Red Stripe.
I do
I
too.
love Red Stripe.
I like Red Stripe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? If you're a James Bond fan, then if you like James Bond, then that's the very first beer that you see in James Bond, like Dr. No, 1962. Sean Connery, like Red Stripe when he
No
was backstage
kidding.
in Jamaica, and he got zero. Yeah, man. Honestly,
Jamaican me thirsty, man.
I had no idea that Red Stripe went back that far because I just remember the commercials in like the 2000s with the hooray, Red Stripe helping us white people dance for centuries, you know, and they're like hooray beer, you know. I mean, that's what I remember from Red Stripe. I didn't know they've been around that long, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, they've been around quite a few years.
Goodness gracious, good stuff.
Sean,
yeah,
Sean,
what's up?
do me a favor. Put your YouTube channel link in the comments, brother. 'Cause
Okay.
I don't know if I'm subscribed.
I'm back.
to you.
I'm back.
If I am not subscribed to you,
Russ,
then
welcome to the chat, my
Well,
friends.
well, do it.
What's up, Russ?
Jordy's in the house. What is going on, guys?
Trumpet. Yo, brother.
Salute, my friend. Salute.
Hello, my friend. What were you doing? How are you doing?
Excellent. Just rocking out these -sends.
Oh man.
So, Ross, how you doing, my friend? I saw that you did a short on those chicken wings. What did you think about that jalapeno candy sauce from PS?
That is Yeah, that's PS Seasoning brand. They sent me out some of their wing sauces the other day, and I was going to do a full video with that. And I'm like, yeah, I just didn't feel like going to my bell. I said, you know what? I'm going to do them in my pizza oven, and I'm just going to make a short and a reel for Facebook and Instagram. There's a honey peach.
Hot honey peach.
There's a pineapple sriracha. That sounds good.
It really does.
Then a maple bourbon. That sounds good too.
It really does.
Wow. What are those? What are those? Are those sauces or what?
Those are glazes for like chicken wings, different flavors.
Love it, man. That sounds delicious. Especially go ahead.
I had a candied jalapeno, but I just used all that on that little short that he's referring to a couple of days ago. I said I need to do something with it, and I just didn't feel like doing it. I was going to do a full video, and I just didn't feel like it. So I'm out there on my phone. I'm sitting there cooking and just got my phone out as I'm doing it. So that'll make a good reel,
So what did you think about the candy jalapeno sauce? Was it good?
Yeah, it had a good flavor. It wasn't. I was expecting more of a cowboy candy, like the jalapenos in they're real cowboy candy. I was expecting more of that, and there was some of that, but I think it could be elevated a little bit from, but it's good. Don't get me wrong. My wife even texted me that night because she brought some in to work. She goes, "Oh my God, these wings are fantastic." I said, "Yeah, they are. I loved them." But the actual glaze itself, I don't know. It you know what I'm saying? It lacked a little bit being what I was expecting, but not much.
Well, they sent me the same care package, and my plan is to film it tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of torn with, should I pick one glaze to do all the wings in? Because they sent me the wings too.
Yeah.
Or should I quarter them up and try a little bit of each one? That's kind of the way I think I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do like a little bit of each one. Because I have some other wings in the fridge too, in the freezer. So I'm just going to pull them out and just kind of do like a handful of those, just to try them home. But I also have their chicken wing rubs that they sent, with the spicy pickle, the waffle, all that stuff. But they
never sent me the rubs for some reason. I told them, I said,
really?
Send me the rubs. So I just used what I had,
Those rubs are great, man. They really are. But I don't think I'm gonna use them on this cook. I'm just gonna use the Circle Star brisket rub spicy on chicken wings.
Yeah.
Because it is so hard to beat on chicken wings, man.
Yeah, I use
the Circle Star.
I use that seasonal on those.
Yeah.
I still have
brisket rub. Oh my goodness, on chicken wings.
Yeah, that's good stuff. I still have half the wings left that they sent. And so I'll do probably that pineapple sriracha. Might do them on camera. I don't know. I've got so many things to do, man. It's just like,
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I was lucky to, just the way that my cards fell this weekend, I was able to film 3 videos. Tomorrow will be the 3rd one. So I did some beef backs yesterday. I did a delicious tri-tip today. And tomorrow I'll be rocking out those chicken wings. And seeing Russ right here, Smoker Ribs BBQ. This is one of my BBQ heroes, man. He's out of Mississippi, and I've been watching him for a long, long time. Check him out, Smoky Ribs BBQ.
Nice. Drop that link up in the chat, but the trumpet, right? Type in trumpet.
Yeah. You can type trumpet in the chat or drop your link. Looks like I've got another buddy in the background right now, though. 5.321, Mr. Steve Bennett. Red Tag Baby, brother.
Hey, what's going on, brother?
He's out of
South Carolina.
South Carolina, right? Are you in the South Carolina border or?
Yo.
Yeah,
how
South
you
Carolina,
doing?
North border.
Yeah, he's in
Jordy,
South Carolina.
what's going on? Hey, dude, Jordy,
What's
are y'all doing Oktoberfest?
Oh, I tried 2 Oktoberfest beers. I tried the Paul Wehner Oktoberfest, which was terrific, and the Erdinger Oktoberfest, which was amazing. Paul Wehner Oktoberfest was the best, though.
Yeah, my son just done. He's in. I'm trying to say this right. Heidelsham. Just and he said Oktoberfest is starting wide open tomorrow.
Yeah, I wish that I was in one of those countries that could hand me one of them huge. What is that? 64 ounces.
Oh yeah,
Stein.
Yeah.
I told him
Is that a 64 ounce
Yeah.
freaking mug?
Yeah, I told him when he comes home in January, he better bring me a Stein. If he don't,
Yeah.
he's not my kid.
Hey, you
It's,
gotta have a Stein, man. A Stein of beer.
Steven, is he deployed currently on the other side of the planet?
No, he's actually working for Bosch.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, he's working for Bosch, and right now the plant he's working at is doing all the Porsche stuff.
Yeah.
I told him, I just need a simple 718 Spider. Just bring it back. Hardtop convertible. We're not picky. Color, it don't matter.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever drinking from Das Boot before?
No. I don't
No.
know what you're talking about.
No.
Yeah, you
What's
haven't
a Das
lived. It's a boot. It's a big boot glass,
Oh,
and
I'm not scared. I'll drink the shit out of it.
you will learn everything you need. Just watch Beer Fest, and you will learn about Das Boot.
Oh, yeah,
I used to have a set of glass boots because there's a right and a wrong way to drink out of it. You don't ever put the toes up. Put your toes down, because when you go up like so far, it's gonna gush out all over you.
You got it,
Toes
man.
down.
You
Toes down.
got it, Russ. That's
Yeah.
it, brother.
Rubber
That's
band.
it.
That's all.
Good
Hey,
stuff, man.
Yeah.
Trumpet, real quick.
Oh, there it is, Jordy. There it is,
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
I never had a Das Boot before, but I would try that shit. That's right.
cool, man.
2 or 3 pints in a glass, in it.
Well, put it this way: if you wake up after drinking out of them, and then you find that Das Boot is on your foot, you had one hell of a night.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, man.
I'll be
Yeah,
right
what's
back.
going on, Steven? Steven, you're gonna hit that Rectech Fest next weekend?
Oh yeah, that's what I really hopped on for. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
going. Yeah, we're definitely going.
That's gonna be awesome.
Hey, and I sent you an Instagram message just a few minutes ago.
Okay.
So hit me up with your number, and
Yeah.
we'll do FaceTime, and I'll show you the 5 new ones.
Yeah, for sure. Because guys, if anybody in the chat understands, I'm a big Rectech fan, and October 9th, for the people that are at Rectech Fest in Georgia,
Georgia.
they're releasing 5 different grills. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5. 5 new
Hey,
Rectech
Trumpetmaster.
grills.
Look at that shit,
Now I'm
brother.
excited about that. Steve,
What is that?
Any thoughts, man? Any ideas of what you think they're dropping? Oh, what does Jordy got going on here? Hang on.
This is
Double tonic frap. Double tonic
Vocation.
frappuccino.
double
Special
tonic
edition.
frap. Double
Nice.
tonic frap. 8%.
You- Dang.
Yeah.
Dang.
Woo! You know what?
You know that
I'm gonna do it.
font
I'm
looks
gonna
like
do
Willy
it live.
Wonka.
Yeah.
Jordan, that's like
Come
that's
with
like
me
the-
and you'll see a world of pure drunkenness.
yeah, that's like the 11%. We got a local brewery that does. Jordy, we have a local brewery that does porter that they do a frappe with, and it's ridiculous. I mean, it literally tastes like candy.
Well, dude, I had a porter earlier today. I reviewed this motherfucker right here. If you guys
Is
see
Sybil
that.
Subs feeling better? I knew he was under the weather.
Pumpkin
I had
spice.
this porter, pumpkin pumpkin spice latte porter. Yeah, I reviewed this on the channel.
Yeah, I'm not a big
Yeah.
pumpkin spice fan.
You can't get away from it. You can't get away from it this time of year. It's everywhere.
It is. It's like God,
It's in my
no.
coffee cup in the mornings right now.
the only thing I like pumpkin spice is a pumpkin pie.
There you go.
Oh,
The only
pumpkin
thing I
pie.
like pumpkins for is that it reminds me of fall when that weather just turns and just it's the best time of the year, guys.
I've had
It's
pumpkin
the
soup.
best time of the year.
Mm.
No, well, I
Yeah,
have
you know,
disagree
I love
with
me some pumpkin spice. I went to HEB yesterday to pick up those beef back ribs and a tri-tip, and while I was there, I saw so many delicious things at HEB, and one of the things that got me is this little bitty pumpkin pie tarts.
Oh yeah.
You know which ones I'm talking about? They have the
I do.
cream in them. And
Yes.
they're tiny little pumpkin pie pies is what they are, but they're about that big, and they come in a big old egg crate thing. Oh my
yeah.
god,
Yeah, you can eat.
it's horrible. They also
Look.
have the pecan pie ones like that. Those pecan tarts.
Yes.
Oh my god, dude.
You
There's
can eat
nothing
every,
better than that. There's
yeah,
nothing better.
you can
than
eat
that.
every one of them and then go like, "Oh God, did I eat all that?"
That's the way to
Holy
do
crap.
it.
Yes.
You get it out of the
Yes.
way, burn out on it quick. That way, otherwise, you're just gonna gain all throughout the winter months, my friend.
No doubt. I
good stuff,
can't
though.
believe I ate the whole
Right.
thing.
I have a problem.
Yeah.
I have a problem.
I can.
Yeah, Russ, you right. Did I eat the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Right.
That
How
used
the
to be an
hell do you think
Alka-Seltzer commercial
lost
back
it.
in the day.
Is Alka-Seltzer a thing anymore? Like, can I go to the store and buy some?
Yes,
You
you
just
can.
mentioned Alka-Seltzer, and it's just like, wow, I remember that stuff.
I never
Yes,
tried
you-
it.
Yes, you can get it. It's in the stores.
Yeah, it's still around. They
So
even got
that's so.
that-
Let me get
that's
this
an
right. Though. So, like,
Alka-Seltzer,
Alka-Seltzer is designed to kind of kill the acid. Oh, there it is, right there.
no. This is cold medicine. That's actual tablets, but Alka-Seltzer is like round, and you
Yeah.
drop a couple in water and it starts fizzing. Or you can feed it to a seagull and watch it blow up. But
That's
either way,
Yeah, yeah.
I've
It's
always heard.
Hey, that's-
Yeah, I've
That
always
sounds
heard
like
that.
fun. That sounds like fun.
It's they tell you not to feed it to the seagulls, but
Yeah.
you can do that. You can do that, and
you
they
can
will.
do it. They will eat it.
Don't ask me how we know that, but they will.
You know, still to this day, I've never tried Alka-Seltzer, but I remember loving the commercials with that bubbly, coming up.
Yeah.
It just looks so delicious, but there's not really
I'll
a
tell you
taste to
now.
it, is there?
The,
Is
the
it any good?
80s.
Yeah,
tell you.
it's more of a stomach. It just settles your stomach. A Coke or a Sprite or anything with a lot of fizz will do it.
7-Up.
You know.
No.
Yeah,
7-Up, Dr. Pepper.
Yeah,
Ginger ale.
it's got all
Yeah,
that
ginger
fizz
ale
going
real
on.
good too, yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. I'll try it one of these days. I might do it on a live. We just might try it for the first time on a live, just for the heck of it.
You know
There
what?
you
I'm
go.
gonna buy some too. I'm gonna buy some too. Just
Oh
to,
my
just to
God.
try it
Do
on
it.
the live.
We should do it together. I tell you what, if you guys tune in next Friday night on the Real Life Perspective Show, I will do it. And if Triple will bring along with me, we will do
I'll
it together.
bring it.
Just
I'll
for the
bring
heck of it. Just for the
You know
smell
what
of
I'll
it.
do too? I'll bring a chicken in a little cage and I'll feed it. I'll feed the chicken live. See if it really blows up.
See what that
Dude.
happens.
Dude, I'll be there. I will check that shit out.
There's something else you can do with Alka-Seltzer, but I'm not going to talk about it because of this is YouTube. But
Oh,
know
wow.
That,
I'm
just
interested
know
now.
that there is something else you can do with Alka-Seltzer. Some of you older guys might know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there's a few other things
It's
you
interesting.
can do with it. I'm old. I remember.
I know what I'm Googling after this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is
you
it safe
could-
to Google? Is it safe to Google? Or is it gonna put a
You
target
can
on the
go-
back?
Yeah, you can Google
Yeah,
it.
it's safe, but I'll break it down in other words. You can slip one in your taco and have fun.
Yeah.
Scene. I'll bring some for your taco on this next shoot that we do.
Yeah.
Dude, earlier when you started it, dude, you
the
got
moose is telling me to shh.
Yeah.
earlier.
That's old school.
Dude,
I'm just showing my age, yo. NBL.
That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, I'm just showing my age, man. This stuff is nothing new.
you were introducing me Trumpet earlier, and then you're like, this dude has blown me several times away, and then I'm like, whoa, what is he saying over there? You know?
Yeah.
Go back and watch the replay. I'm like thinking, what is he saying? And then he finally said, oh, he's talking about that. Okay, I thought he was like, I didn't know what the guy was talking about.
Wait a minute, NBL. Pop rocks was a thing back then too.
Yeah.
We're just passing it on to you youngins. That's all.
Oh, yeah, I
That's all
remember
we can only pass on information that we've experienced.
That's it.
And we appreciate it, gentlemen. We appreciate it.
No problem.
What's the old saying? What goes around comes around. I see things that blows people's mind. It's like, man, we were doing that 40 years ago. You know?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
The right way. You were doing it the right way,
like
too.
35 years ago, I was doing that, and you just now learn that, huh? Here, let me show you this.
There used to be an urban legend with Pop Rocks that if you drink it with a bunch of soda all at once, your tummy would explode. That was I don't know if that ever happened.
That is true with Alka-Seltzer. You don't want to take that Alka-Seltzer and swallow it. You want to fully dissolve it in water, then drink it. Actually, I'm surprised there hadn't been some lawsuits because you got kids eating Tide Pods nowadays. What's to stop them from eating a whole box of Alka-Seltzer without putting it in water? It's just like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know?
Violet, you're turning violet. She turned into a blueberry. Yeah. I'm glad you said that, Russ, because I'm not a fan of reading directions. So I just want to be like, whatever.
I always say instructions are for sissies, man, you know, but sometimes you wish you would have read.
You don't have to read
There's
those.
an exception. Yeah.
Well, you got to read that. We got it.
Yeah.
But, you know, certain things you do. But Russ and I are old. We've experienced things, and we know you don't eat that shit.
And you can also tell us where to and where not to put it, you know, so that's good to know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm excited about trying an Alka-Seltzer in my taco on your live next week.
Well,
in my man taco.
But just break.
I might quarter it up. I might quarter it up and just use a quarter of it at first.
Well, just make sure you bring the pineapple sriracha as well, just to kind of keep it a little bit more.
if I bring the pineapple sriracha, I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna be holding it upside down.
Lewis, like Russ said, take you some Pop Rocks too.
Oh, the Pop Rocks.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we'll get it popping. We'll get it popping up in here.
Hey,
Bring
speaking of
to
Pop
the party.
Rocks, so I did a video. I think it was last year. Firecracker shrimp, and I did them with some spicy sauce, and I topped them with Pop Rocks.
Oh, cool!
And it's a pretty cool video. It's pretty cool.
Cool.
And as a matter of fact, Jared from Hooks Rubs, he sent us the secret ingredient. His what do you call it? His team. He sent us the secret ingredient. It happened to be Pop Rocks. And so, like, the plan was we had to cook something and use the secret ingredient. The only thing I could think of was shrimp on a skewer with some nice spicy sauce, and then I topped them off with some Pop Rocks, and I called them firecracker shrimp. Because when you ate them, they actually popped in your mouth. Yeah. And here's the thing that was kind of strange about the whole thing was here's the thing that was weird about it was when I sprinkled the skewers with the pop rocks, they didn't start popping. Like they did, like you would think when they hit that sticky spicy sauce that they would start popping, but they didn't. They didn't start popping until after you ate them. It was kind of weird. I thought.
I think it has to be like in your saliva
okay.
or whatever, and then all of a sudden, you know, it just goes nuts. That's pretty smart, though. It's thinking out of the box.
Yeah,
It's a textual thing. You know?
That was definitely that took every ounce of brain out of me for that one. But yeah, I got it, man. It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Very cool.
Very
Need a refill. Be right back.
Go for it, man. But
All right, guys. I gotta hop off. But listen, two things. Check out Real BBQ Adventures Halloween special dropping tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. sharp Central USA time. You don't want to miss it. It is gonna be quite an adventure. We put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this one, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And if you're into Halloween, if you like chainsaws and barbecue, this is for you, man.
That's on your channel tomorrow.
Both of ours.
On both of our channels.
Wherever you want to watch it. Wherever you want to watch
both of our
it.
channels.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right.
So I was talking about it earlier. Like, if you guys watch it on his channel first, and you guys thought it was great, come watch it the second time on my channel,
real life
or vice versa.
I'm gonna have to find that. So
yeah, it was a lot of fun.
See,
man, I really do appreciate you jumping on tonight, my friend, man. Thank you so much for jumping on.
I'm dropping Trumpet in the link one more time for you, Russ. If you want to grab the link, feel free. But real quick, also October, man, on my live streams, we've got some really fun stuff. If you're an 80s and 90s fan, starting next Friday, I do 2 live streams. I do a 6:30 p.m. happy hour where the topic's going to be our favorite scary or our scariest movies from our childhood. So we're going to talk about that. We're going to have some movie trivia, hopefully some new special guests, all that fun stuff. And hit me up. Trumpet's got my information. He's got my email, or my email's on my YouTube channel. If you're interested in joining the stream, come on, I'll send you the link. The more, the merrier. We'd love to have you. I also do a 10:30 Twitch late night show where, starting next Friday, we're going to be doing one episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? And then the following week, I'm going to be premiering the movie The Monster Squad for the October. Did you ever see? If you have not seen The Monster Squad, it's a great 80s flick. You're going to love it. And then the following weekend, we're playing a PC Are You Afraid of the Dark game live. It's going to be a blast, man. It's on these late night shows and the happy hours. We'll figure it out along the way, but feel free to subscribe and check me out on Instagram for the whole schedule. I'll be, it's also at the Real Life Perspective Show. It's right there. Right. Hold on. Let me get my finger right there.
Yeah.
And so anyways, I just wanted to plug that real quick because it's going to be an amazing month. I've taken the entire month off September. We're coming back in October, hitting it hard, guys. I would love to have you. And Trumpet, thank you so much for having me on. It's always a pleasure. Jordy, Steven, Russ, pleasure to meet you, gentlemen. And
I just subbed the channel, by the way.
Thank you. I did
seen
you as
your
well.
name before, but I've never seen you like on camera or anything. So it's a pleasure to meet you tonight, and that sounds awesome. Awesome.
Hey, special request right here, scene. Special request right here.
The Last Dragon. Oh, we'll see. You never know where these lives will take us. So make sure you swing on by and join in the chat because we like to wing it sometimes, as Trumpet likes to know, with tacos and tacos and Alka-Seltzer pills. So, well, peace out, guys. It's been a great time, and we will see you guys tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., and also catch you guys next Friday night. Peace out, everybody.
It's gonna be a great ride tomorrow. Man. Take care. Take care.
Bye.
Later.
Cheers, real wife. Cheers, real wife.
So yeah, that was my crime partner right there on this real life BBQ adventures that we've been filming. It's going to be one fantastic ride tomorrow, guys. It's going to be a great show. Lots of laughs, lots of fun.
Is yours going to be a little different than his? I'll watch both of them.
It's the same. It's the same exact. The only difference is the titles, and that's the loophole. If you want to drop the same video, and you want to be able to have to on multiple different channels, like it's got to be a different title.
Sure.
And we've done it. We tested it quite a while on previous little shorts and stuff like that. And then our first 2 episodes have already dropped. Tomorrow's episode 3. Russ, Steve, Jordy, I don't know if you guys watched the first 2 episodes, but it'd be kind of cool for you guys to get caught up on them both. They're only about 8 to 10 minutes long.
Oh yeah,
it's a lot of fun. But tomorrow, man, it's so much fun to do these things.
oh yeah,
I'll catch up on them. You got them in a playlist or just?
I sure do.
Okay.
I have a playlist on my channel, the Real Bro BQ Adventures Season 1 playlist.
All right, cool.
And there's in that playlist, you'll also see a teaser for tomorrow's episode. If you want to see that teaser, I can play it right now.
Sure.
Lewis,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's check out this teaser, guys. Y'all ready? Well, I tell you, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
I hear you. What about Al? I know Al's into Halloween and all that sort of stuff.
Al Lunacy. Yeah. I've been trying to get him. Oh, check that out, guys. That's a Trumpetmaster77 BBQ sticker on the other side of the pond. That's on the other side of the pond. That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
If anybody wants a Trumpetmaster77 sticker out of this special lot that is in my hand currently, reach out to me on my About page and email me your address, your shipping address, and I will send you one. Right here. And he goes back. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is right there. yeah, that's awesome. Steven, do you have one, buddy?
I don't. I do not.
Send me your shipping. I think I have your shipping. I'll send you some.
Yeah, because I'll send one to Anthony, and maybe one evening he can jump on with us from Germany.
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. Tomorrow's episode is going to be a lot of fun, guys. It's a lot of fun. It's just great. It's great. I'm so excited that it's finally dropping.
Lewis, is that gonna be live?
The episode?
Yeah.
No, it drops. It's just a video.
It's gonna drop. Okay.
Yeah, it's just a video that drops. There you go, Russ. That's what's up right there. I don't know whose that one is, but yeah, move that one out the way.
This one is just a magnet.
Yeah, I'm just playing.
So I can put that one right there. I've got a whole stack of stickers, and one day I'm just going to set aside some time to fill this whole side up with them. Yeah,
you see Jordy's background right there? Like, I have something like that in the garage.
Oh, yeah.
Where I'm putting all the stickers that I have on there. It's really cool. I've got so many, it helps, like, it helps describe the journey, I should say, because some of the stickers that are on there, some of these people are no longer here. Some of these people are doing other things now. So, it's just, it's so special to have a sticker board out there like that. It's so awesome. But
hell
yeah, super, super cool. But yeah, man.
Now I do
lots of fun.
I do have a shirt. I do have a shirt that you sent.
Which one?
I have to go dig it out.
Was it a Polliner? It was probably a Polliner shirt, right?
Yeah.
Because they sent me shirts, jerseys. It was probably a jersey. Was it a jersey?
It was a T-shirt.
Oh, it was a T-shirt. Yeah, they send me like shirts and jerseys and stuff like that to give out.
Well, Polymers good stuff too.
Oh yeah. That's the official beer of the Trumpetmaster77 BBQ show.
Yeah.
Question for the BBQ panel. I'm going to grind some deer meat. I have beef fat and pork fat on hand. What mix should I do for good pan sausage and good patties? 60-40, 50-50, or 70-30?
75,
Russ, that's a question for you.
75-25 or 80-20, and I'd go with pork over beef.
Yeah, exactly what Russ said.
Yeah,
and that's what we've been doing it here in South Carolina since I was born in 1972.
Rick's BBQ, did you catch that? Thumbs up in the chat if you got that.
I wouldn't go no more than 25% fat. 20% actually be good enough. That's what most burgers are done at. Deer is very, very lean. So 25, 75, you'd be good too. And I would definitely use pork over beef fat. I mean, you could use beef fat, but I think pork would be better pairing.
Pork's better because it renders. And if you throw some of the hard fat in with your venison, it's not gonna render it. It's just gonna be dry.
Yeah,
and you're gonna be like your shoe leather. Yeah,
it's not gonna melt as fast as pork fat or lard. Yeah, you're right.
So that's what you would rock with venison and pork fat?
Yes.
Yeah. When I make venison sausage, I always say pork fat, and then I'll figure out what percentage I want to use, but it's always pork fat. I don't use beef fat much except for making tallow.
Peace, love, and happiness. Good night, fellas. Good night.
Take care, Jordy.
Have a good one, Jordy.
Later, man. Yeah, I like making tallow with beef fat, for other things, but pork is like my go-to fat for any sausage.
Yeah, any sausage grind or burger grind.
Yeah, that's right. Absolutely.
The pork, like I said, the pork fat just melts better.
Yeah, it does.
Now, unless you go into some Wagyu or Kobe or something like that, that's a totally different story.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys, you can melt that with your finger,
Right.
I'll tell you guys what I think about pork. It's I'm a Texan. I was born in Texas. I've lived all my life in Texas. Yes, sure. I've been out of Texas, but I will still say this. Yes, brisket is king down here. It's all about the beef. But I will say this. I think that pork, and I'm a Texan saying this, and I know I'm probably going to catch some flack saying this, but I honestly think that pork is still king of actual BBQ. Because, I'm going to tell you straight up. When I took that trip to South Carolina, last year, I stopped and I ate at, oh God, what is that guy's name? I stopped in Birmingham to eat at his restaurant there. He cooks those hogs on that open fire.
In Alabama? Rodney Scott.
Rodney Scott's BBQ. I stopped and I ate there, and that was the best pork that I had ever eaten. And I'm telling you guys, that was just amazing. It was just amazing.
And that's what, Lewis, that's what we normally cook around here is South Carolina. I cook mainly pork butt, pork ribs. I've never yet to ever see beef ribs in a local grocery store here.
Oh.
Never seen them. I had to special order.
That's
out
crazy.
of a butcher shop. Yeah, I've never seen them. So, I mean, stuff like that. A brisket here you can get a bad looking choice, maybe. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, if I want a decent brisket, I normally call Kevin Green out at the butcher shop in Pensacola, Florida,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
get that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You know, I recently did a full brisket in a small pellet grill known as the A Smoke 350. And when I say small, it was a small brisket, but it was a full brisket. It wasn't just the flat, it wasn't just the point, it was the entire thing. And it wasn't a choice. It was a select.
Oh my
Everything
God.
was a select brisket. And so I cooked it fat side up, 225, and I let it ride the entire time. I did not wrap it.
It's probably damn good, wasn't it?
It was freaking fantastic.
I've done it too, man. I'm telling you.
You can see, like, I did it for the intention of chopping it up and making sandwiches for everybody. But before I chopped it, I wanted to slice it up and see what kind of results I ended up with. And they were freaking fantastic.
Yeah.
There was nothing. If you go back and look at that video, you will see the juice pouring out of that damn thing when I'm slicing it. I mean, I was like blown away. And it was that little pellet grill about this big.
Yeah.
About that tall.
A smokes are like
blown away. I was blown away.
Yeah.
I actually did a video one time on purpose using a select because I was getting tired of these YouTubers saying, no, you need to find prime if you want a good brisket. It's got to be prime. And I'm like, bull crap. I said, I know better because I've done it, you know?
Yeah.
Select, choice. If you get a high-end choice, that ain't much different than prime. But, man, I've done selects. I've had times where that's all you could find. And they were just wonderful, man. I had no issues with it, you know? No issues
whatsoever. I ended up chopping up the entire brisket after I got some good slices out of it. But I'm here to say, like, it doesn't matter if it's choice. If you're cooking for your family, you know, prime, choice, select. That brisket that I cooked, guys, that was like a $23 brisket. That was a $23 brisket.
Wow.
And, you know, I trim it and I used Arnitex brisket rub.
Yeah.
Man, that thing was just fantastic, that little brisket. I was blown away, man. I honestly was blown away. And I thought, man, you know, it's, you know, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. And I think people have just been clouded by prime this, prime that, wagyu this, wagyu that. Like, no.
I'm
not even wrapping my shit anymore. Like, I didn't wrap it. I didn't even wrap the brisket. Like, Russ, I didn't even wrap it. I cooked it fat side up in a pellet grill. Like, I've always cooked on my briskets fat side up. Always.
Do you know where wrapping even came from? That come from the competition world to speed things up. They call it
Texas crutch or whatever.
Yeah, and I don't wrap seriously unless I'm just like over at Derek's. I'm like, God, I gotta be home.
Trying to get it done fast.
I said, all right, we're gonna wrap this, and I know already I'm gonna wrap it because I want to accelerate it. But most time I don't like shooting under those circumstances. I'll let that sucker ride 24 hours if it takes it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about it at that point. But that a lot of that, and plus YouTube with these channels like the next best thing, foil boating, butcher paper foil. Put the meat on there and let it cook low and slow. And I'm talking 225.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Just let it go. Let it cook. Yeah. And you'll see my video that drops here. The one that I'm talking about. I dropped it on the smoker at 5:44 p.m. and it was finally at the internal temp that I was wanting at 9:30 a.m. the next morning. And guess what? I slept the entire night, and I woke up and I was eating breakfast, drinking coffee. I finally went out there. I didn't spritz shit. I don't spritz nothing.
No,
nothing.
No, I don't either.
You put it in there, you put it to sleep, and you forget it. Then the next morning you get up, you start checking, then you can like finish it on out from there. The last brisket I did was on that old hickory, which is a very good pit to do that with. It's like
oh my God, I wish I had one of them. That's the ultimate goal right there.
Yeah,
that's the ultimate goal.
Dial it in, put it to sleep. go to bed. You know how long it's going to take, and I drug it out. I had it really low. I had it at 225, and on an old hickory, 225 is the high end. When it cycles off at 225, and it drops
goes
down
lower?
like 215, then back on, then at
goodness, man.
215, 225, that's where it rides. So I know if I put that to sleep at night, I can sleep 12 hours if I want to. And that thing still ain't going to be done. It's just not.
Yeah.
But if you're patient enough to wait for it, don't plan anything, man, it's going to be like the best brisket you ever made in your life.
It really is. It really is, you guys.
Yeah.
Like, don't get clouded by it. Who's that Canadian guy with that big old nasty beard? And he's always doing all these experiments with brisket cooks.
I don't know.
What is that guy's name?
I don't guess.
But he's always talking about wrapping this, wrapping that, and no, man, that's not like what I do, man.
Think about what I'm saying here for a minute. When you got people like the mad scientist guy and other channels, they're trying to come up with something to become viral on YouTube, like unoriginal kind of thing. Yes, original as you think it is, but at any rate, it's probably nothing that hadn't been done before in reality. But instead of teaching you really how to barbecue for backyard and the best probably you can get, they're throwing all these things out there, and everybody just falls for it, hook, line, and sinker. And it could be good. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying it's not necessary. It's just not. What's up, Troy? Right. Wrapping the protein with foil and butcher's paper on the smoker accelerates the cook time. Yeah, that's all it does. But to me, you have a better end result if you don't do that. Don't accelerate. Let it break down naturally at a certain temperature over time. That's when it's really going to shine.
Russ, thank you.
That's my take.
Thank you. And I've done hundreds of pork butt and ribs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't wrap anything.
Nope.
And I can pull the pork butt out now. Now, what I will do, I will tent in a pan to let it rest.
To let it rest, yeah.
And then take my hand and push straight down, and it's done. I ain't got to shred it.
Right. And I'm not going to say I haven't wrapped because I got videos to prove I have, but I've only done it. And I normally say it in the video. So I want to accelerate this cook. I'm under a time crunch, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it. And another time I did it on every video I did because I had a sponsorship through Reynolds Wrap.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was a big sponsorship.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I'm proud
of that. Reynolds Wrap is a good one.
Yeah, that was really good. And therefore I wrapped, but normally when I barbecue, I don't wrap nothing, man. I just don't.
I don't either.
And I
don't
get
listen
it.
All that bull crap on YouTube videos. I don't care how big the channel is, how good you think they can cook. You can do it without doing all that. And like you said, you ain't even got to buy the stuff. You ain't got to buy a foil or butcher paper.
Just
throw it in there
just
and set it to a lower heat. 225 is ideal.
That's the one. That's the guy. Smoky Troll's BBQ.
Well, like you said, Russ, too, it's going to naturally break down the connective tissue within the meat and just let it go.
Yep.
And that's the whole thing about that. We all know that wrapping your brisket cook is going to cook it faster. But you know what, man? I plan a brisket cook a week ahead of time.
Yeah.
What makes you think that I have to wrap it to finish it any faster than what I've already planned?
Right.
I'm not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it anymore. I'm just going to let it ride.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not in a hurry for it because I've planned for it in a week.
Not just that, the world has just gotten in such an all-fired hurry. People can't take 10 minutes out of their day to watch a 10-minute video. They rather skip through it and watch maybe a minute from start to finish. And kill you on YouTube is what they're doing. Don't even realize they're doing it, but they're absolutely killing you as a creator because you have no retention on that video. But they're like, okay, Now I can go down and I know exactly how I did it. No, you don't. You sit there and listen to it and you'll learn something, damn it. You know? Excuse me.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's like, why is everybody in such a hurry? And I approach cooking that way. You can't rush anything. You know, you just can't.
No, and you really can't. You can't. And I'm maybe speaking out of turn, but you cannot rush perfection.
Nope.
Put it this way, though,
You can't
Steven
do
and
it.
Russ, like, if I'm going to cook something like last minute and I'm like, oh shit, I got to hurry up and cook something, I better hurry up and cook a brisket and wrap it real fast, get it done fast. No, I'm not going to do that shit.
No,
I'm
we're
cook
going
some chicken and some beef fajitas, maybe
Right.
some chicken wings, maybe even a tri-tip. The tri-tip doesn't even take that long and it's freaking delicious.
Yeah, a tri-tip,
tri-tip.
you treat it like a ribeye. You really do.
Yeah.
You cook it
And
medium rare or medium or whatever you want, then you sear it. You're done. You know?
Yeah,
and you slice it really, really thin. Oh my goodness, man.
Yeah, Louis, you were talking about that tri-tip earlier, dude.
Yeah.
You flip them
Grill grates is
grill
the
grates
thing.
upside down on that 380X, crank that thing up the high, and it gets a 980.
1,000 degrees.
980. I've had mine to 989.
Oh my goodness, dude. And that's that new Bullseye 380X pellet grill rocking 989 degrees.
Yes.
On pellets. On the flat side of the grill grates, dude, you're getting one hell of a sear.
It's ridiculous. I mean 30 seconds. Literally 30 seconds. Flip the steak, 30 seconds, done. Pull it off, slice it, perfect, beautiful, medium rare.
Yeah,
there you go.
I ran mine. I slow smoked mine at like 200 degrees this morning. On the
Yeah,
bullseye.
well that's what we do ours too. That's what we do.
Now I
ours
wish
too.
I could highlight these comments because this one just nailed it. Cracks Country Cooking. I hated the trend of cooking the tri-tip like a brisket. Amen. Me too. It was not intended to be cooked like a brisket. Another YouTube. That is a YouTube gimmick. And YouTube is very good at doing a bunch of gimmicks. I've probably done a few myself. I can't think of any. I've always tried to just give you my honest opinion and how I'm going to do something. Is it the best? Probably not.
No.
Is it good enough? You betcha. Otherwise, there ain't going to be a video of it. You know?
I will say this. I have done them brisket style on my channel. I do have a video of one of my earlier videos, tri-tip brisket style.
Yeah.
And they were edible. They were delicious. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I plated it up with mashed potatoes, steamed vegetables, gravy. It was a great meal. It really was.
When it comes down to it, it's beef. It is beef, you know, and you can take any cut from beef and turn it into a roast and cook it with mashed potatoes and gravy and stuff like that. And it tastes like what you want it to. It's tasting like roast beef. But a tri-tip from a California aspect, Santa Maria, the way it's properly done, you know, then I totally agree with that. You know, quit messing with the tri-tip. But there again, if I'm just hungry and I don't even know what cut I got, I can make it taste like roast beef with gravy and mashed potatoes. It's not going to taste.
I'll tell you, I threw another angle in it today. I did that chimichurri 2 days ahead of time.
Ooh.
And oh my god, dude, that gave it a whole different dimension of flavor.
Yes, sir.
That's like a really good quality olive oil with that chimichurri, and I used apple cider vinegar. That's what I used. I used the apple cider vinegar, and oh my god, dude, wow, just wow.
When you tell people to wait and let something marry up the flavors, man, that ain't no BS. There's a video I've done just recently. Which one was it? It was that oh crap! It was that burger I did where I made the onion straws and I made that sauce. It's really a blooming onion sauce is what it is. And as soon as I mixed everything up, I tasted it. All I could taste is mayo. I put it in the refrigerator. Swear to God, 2 hours. Pulled it out. I'm like, there it is. There was all the flavors coming together. Imagine 24 hours later. It just makes it better, you know.
Oh, it does. It really, really does.
Yeah, you know, a lot of things do that too.
gumbo, chili,
Yeah.
spaghetti,
Yeah.
even spaghetti
Next
sauce
day.
is better the next day. Absolutely.
I smoked a chili dip last night. Cooked it on a 380X, Lewis.
Yeah.
And dude, it was good last night. Today, oh my God.
Talking about the dip chip, oh, like
Yeah.
tortilla chips. Oh man,
Yeah.
that sounds good. Do you have a channel?
man.
Do you have a channel?
I don't.
Oh, okay. I was gonna check you out if you did, but okay.
Yeah, he doesn't have any content up, but he's in the chats. He's in the chats.
Yeah.
But he didn't have.
But
any
he knows
content.
what he knows what he's doing. I'm sitting there listening
Yeah,
to him.
he's-
That's the reason I was wanting to check his videos out if he had any. But
Oh yeah.
No, I would like to, but at the same time, who could understand my country ass accent?
hey, man,
I can
I'm
understand it.
from Pascagoula,
Louis, let's go
Mississippi, and
do it.
I understand every word you're saying.
I understand it all. I do.
Yeah.
Louis, that's because you in Texas.
That's what I'm saying. Like I understand everybody's accent. Like I really, really do.
It's fun. It's funny. I worked 9 years with the USDA, and I spent 7 years in Texas. And when I came out there, it was weird. They said, "Where are you from? Mississippi?" No. Where I go to a different part of Texas, they'd say, "Where are you from? Dallas?" No. I go to a different part of Texas. Where are you from? Louisiana? No.
Oh my goodness.
So where are you from? You're what part of Texas?
I'm from South Carolina.
Oh, you're from South. Okay.
Yeah, he's
I
South
misunderstood you.
Carolina.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. We're all in the South, man. We're all,
yeah.
all of us. Everybody
Oh,
on this
we are.
panel is considered Southern. Well,
Oh yeah.
Lewis might be more Southwest, I reckon, but still Southern,
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
He's in the Austin area, so
I'm right outside of Austin. I'm
Okay.
15 minutes northwest of Austin.
Yeah, you're only like an 8-hour drive from where I'm sitting. Right
Yeah,
now.
it's not bad at all. It's not bad.
Oh
at all.
yeah, he needs to do a live video of Austin city limits or something,
Yeah, I can do that. I mean,
Yeah.
if you guys want to see that, like I can totally do that if that'll get me views.
I've got a couple of cousins out there.
Anything for some
honest.
views.
One's in North Carolina, one's in South Carolina, but all of them, except for their mother was raised right here in Mississippi, but they grew up in Houston, Texas, but they lived most of life in the Carolinas. They're Southern all the way around. Can't
Where
get
at
it out.
South Carolina?
One of them, she lives in Charlotte or around Charlotte, South Carolina, not far. And then
Okay,
the other one is, I'm not even sure. It's in North Carolina. I'm not even sure what city she lives in.
All right, Charlotte is North Carolina. That's about 20 minutes.
Oh, that's North Carolina. Okay, that would be the youngest. There are two sisters. Laura lives in North Carolina. Maybe they both do now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe they're both North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that is North Carolina. Charlotte, North Carolina. I used to fly in there a lot.
100%.
Yeah,
I'm out on my front porch now, fixing to do some bad unhealthy crap.
Oh,
Yeah, I used to fly into Charlotte all the time. It was North Carolina. You're right. But my point was, regardless, they were born and raised kind of in Texas. The small children have spent most of their life in the Carolinas. You really can't tell the difference in their accent. To me, they sound like they're from Mississippi because their mother was, so she taught them how to talk. They got that Mississippi accent, they just do.
Yeah.
So do you call it Mississippi or Mississippi?
I'm from Mississippi.
Yeah, he's from Mississippi, and I'm from South Carolina. I'm from South Carolina, and that's what we call it too, Louis, Mississippi.
So what's going on the show? We're going to eventually go outside of Texas to film some of these things. So we might be coming to your town.
Well, I mean, I never really thought. You asked me that one time before, and I never really thought of that. I'm like, how do I say Mississippi? You know, and
you said it's this.
yeah, I just said Mississippi, but I think when I normally talk, I'm from Pascagoula, Mississippi. That's where I really talk. You know, I know how to say it. Like I'm from Mississippi. You know, currently I live in Biloxi, Mississippi, which is area code 39567. No, 32. My bad. But anyway, whatever. My wife's like I have a bottle of wine. It's kicking my ass right now.
But I'll tell you what, man. when it comes to crawfish bowls, crab bowls, nobody has done it better than Mr. Mississippi right here.
That's Gulf Coast.
Nobody has done it better than Mr. Mississippi.
I'm right on the Gulf Coast.
Hey,
I was born around this.
Oh my God, he's probably have Russ. Would you agree? You got about 8 different freaking videos on crab bowls, crawfish bowls,
probably more than that. If you go to my channel page and look at the very top of the page and look at the most popular videos, I'm gonna do it real quick. I guarantee
go in there and type boiled.
I guarantee. Well, you ain't got to do that. Just look at the way I got my channel laid out. If you go to my channel page, and if you go to the very top line, it says popular videos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 10 videos is boil related.
You know, and that's
my 5 videos.
So you done more crab boils than what's his name, Stale Cracker.
Stale Cracker was wiping his nose when I was making videos, man.
I think that dude's younger than. I think that guy's younger than me. Stale Cracker. That's why he's so stale.
Dude.
I have people comment, not on YouTube but on Facebook. They're like, Stale Cracker wannabe, like that. I'm like, excuse me, what? I said, do you know how long I've been doing this? Stale Cracker's only been around like 3 years, maybe.
Guy,
you know,
I had somebody comment on one of my brisket
cooks. He was still pooping yellow when I was doing this crap, boy. You know,
I had an asshole comment on one of my brisket cooks. He said, because the bark was so dark, he was like, "Well, what the hell did you do? Did you drop it in the dirt? Why is it so dark?" What an asshole! I was like,
"Oh my God!"
You know, I was just like, "LOL, thank you for watching." You know, like, thank you for the views, thanks. But
appreciate it.
I have a hard time watching Stale Cracker, and nothing against God. Don't know him. I ain't talking smack about him or anything like that. I'm not like that. But I have a hard time watching because, you know, I mean, yeah, he's gimmicky with his little slapping the paddle and all that. It's working for him. He's making a ton of money. I'm happy for him. Oh, yeah. But to me, he's just a youngster that's just learning everything that I've been knowing half my life. You know, it's like, but
yeah,
people, you know, it's entertainment for a lot of people. I have no problem with that. You know,
look here, dude. We're gonna throw 4 sticks of butter in it, dude.
Yeah.
I used to watch that. What was that show with them dudes that was out there hunting gators with
the swamp
people. The swamp people. Do you remember those 2? I don't want to call them Indians because that's not the right word to say. Native American dudes that were like really, really white. The father and son team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Those guys are a trip, man. We used to, my kids were little, man. We used to watch that, and we used to laugh at that pair, dude, because they used to catch gators, but we used to call them the lizard people because they used to catch the smallest gators compared to anybody else on that show. You know, it's like, oh, they're pulling up a little gator like this, you know. Yeah, them dudes were something else, man. Them dudes were something else. I don't remember the names, but that's how they talked. They talked like Stale Cracker makes himself sound.
They're from Louisiana.
Dudes really do talk like that.
Yeah, they're from Louisiana. That's a Cajun accent. There's a long history of Louisiana. I watched some of it today, matter of fact. But the original Cajuns were Acadian. Nowadays, they're mixed with everything. just like
Okay.
everybody else.
Yeah.
You know, it's a big mixture. They might live in Louisiana and call themselves Cajun and live by them old ways and stuff like that. And I'd call them
Yeah.
Cajun, even though
Yeah.
that ain't the only thing running through their blood anymore. You know, they were
Mhm.
Acadians. They're French,
French.
basically. I'm talking
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
French.
real Cajuns or Acadians or French descent. And, you know,
Yeah.
like I said, they mixed and mingled. That's what that thing was talking about. At first, they would not marry outside of their own, what they were. You know, they just wasn't. And then eventually that changed. That's like me, man. I got a bunch of Choctaw Indian in me. I got Irish in me. My dad was redheaded. My grandfather on my mom's side came from England. It's like I got French in me. I got everything in me. You name it, I got it. You know.
Yeah, yeah, Russ. That's like South Carolina. South Carolina was inhabited by the French,
Yeah,
just like Louisiana.
exactly. Yeah,
I'm French, German,
Yeah.
German.
the Spanish actually controlled Louisiana when they brought the Acadians in. They needed them down here as farmers to
Yeah.
cultivate and farm. It was the Spaniards that was over all that. Then eventually they lost interest in it, and it just become
Yeah.
well, it's American now. But you know what I'm saying. If
Yeah.
you want to go through history and everything,
Well, yeah, if
I
you
watched
wanna go
that
through-
earlier. It's pretty interesting.
Go through history. The Louisiana Purchase was purchased from France.
Yeah, that's right.
It was purchased from France. Sorry, the wife's in there
Yeah.
giving the dog some ice water.
It was, but like I said, I was watching a documentary on YouTube, and that's what they were saying about the Spaniards and everything. I think that's who I'm referring to. I watch so much stuff every day, but who
It
knows?
was.
But nowadays
Troy,
Troy. It's just a big melting pot. That Native American in the "Don't Pollute" commercial that had the tear in his eye at the end of the commercial, he was Italian. That's freaking hilarious right there. He
Yeah.
did look Native American. Ooh, buddy.
Crack scouting, type weather space and then your zip code, not trumpet. Type weather space and then your zip code. But there's his link if anybody wants to link up to Crack's Country Cooking.
We're actually supposed to dip down in the 60s this week on our lows.
Man, that'd
Yeah.
be nice. Send that
Yeah,
shit
we-
this way. How does that keep passing us?
I don't know, man. It's
Oh
like
my god, dude! The other night, like
Well, y'all
Like-
see, I'm in a flannel shirt up here, so
no, you're cool already where
we
you're
had
at.
thunderstorms
Heck yeah.
roll through here. 15 minutes north, 15 minutes east of me. Baseball size hell. All the car lots got like every single car on their lot destroyed. It was horrible. Baseball size hell, dude. It was
crap.
massive. It's all over the place, man. It's crazy. And so like that day, like I was out there filming the clowns, and we got like just light showers that night. But oh my god, man, 10, 15 minutes east, they were getting freaking hammered. Like literally with baseball size hell. Every car on their lots, the Kias, the Hyundais, the Toyotas, all that shit got destroyed, like total. It was insane. It was insane.
All right, Troy, what are you talking about? I checked, and it's a true story. His name was actually Espera Oscar de Corte. What is he referring to?
Oscar de Corte.
Okay, what was he referring to on the Spanish-French thing we were just talking about, or what?
So Troy's saying that Native American in the Don't Pollute commercial that had the tear in his eye at the end of the commercial, he was Italian.
Okay, he's
And
referring
it
to
says,
that.
I checked, and it's a true story. His name was actually Espera Oscar de Corte.
That sounds Mexican to me, man. Not Native American.
Well, Espera means wait. Oscar is Oscar. De Corte is of Corte, but I don't know what Corte is.
I don't either, man. It's like
So yeah, it sounds Italian. It sounds Italian.
I've been sheltered too much in my life, and what I mean by that, I haven't been able to go all over the world and experience new people and stuff.
No.
All I ever seen was on TV.
Well,
The
the
furthest
closest.
west I've ever been is Houston, Texas, or close to Dallas that way. Been
Let
west.
me tell y'all.
Pretty
Let me
much
tell y'all a
all the way up to
story.
Wisconsin, everything east of there. I've never been west of there ever.
Let me tell you the story. A couple years back, I have a son that wanted to pursue his dinosaur doctor career. Okay, and what he was pursuing was only offered in a state called Montana. So a couple of years back, we drove him up there after his senior year. Like, he started college right after his senior year of high school. Drove him up there, right? We stopped at a couple places to have dinner. I was the only Mexican-ish looking dude there. So it was, dude, it was insane. In Montana, it was insane. People were looking at me like this. And I'm like, man, what is going on here, man? In Montana is basically like Texas, right? Everybody packs up there. Everybody's carrying a pistol up in Montana. But that was just a crazy experience because.
Well, Louis, you say that, and I got a friend of mine who lives in Billings, Montana. And
in Billings,
married,
yeah.
Yeah,
we stayed in Billings the first night.
He's married to a Mexican lady.
Oh, okay. Probably the Mexican lady in Montana.
Yeah, Troy's saying that
I saw nothing but white people up there.
Troy's saying he was Italian. Oscar. To me, that sounds Spanish, but whatever.
Oh, this one right here. Espera, Oscar de Corti. That one?
Well, it's further down. Yeah, right there.
The Native American from the commercial. His name was Espera Oscar de Corti and was Italian. That sounds Italian.
Does it? Man, that shows you what I know. Because I could have swore that was like Spanish, but I don't know why.
Spanish,
maybe it's the Corti or
been
like Cortez, or something. I don't know. I'm just confused.
Yeah. If it was Spanish, it would have been Espera, would have been Esperanza, and then Oscar would be the same, and then De would be the same, and Corti would have been Cortez. So this right here is.
And American English should have been, what did he say?
Yeah.
Right.
Give me a little line.
Right, Russ, and Southern English, it would have been, huh?
Yeah, but huh? What he say? Is he cussing me? You sure?
It had many different languages on top of that.
He'd be like, oh no, look, he's not cussing me. Look, he's pulling out the tequila.
Yeah.
I like this guy.
Right.
Yeah. Or kind of similar or something. Okay. Spanish and Italian languages are
kind of similar. Yes. Spanish and Italian and Portuguese and
I want a Spanish pizza now, damn it. But anyway.
Peruvian, all that is like I can listen to all these languages, Portuguese, Italian, French, and I can understand it. Being
I
a
can't,
Spanish
man.
speaker
I
myself.
struggle with that big time.
I can understand it being a Spanish speaker myself, but if I were to relate to them, I would speak in Spanish, not Italian, and not any of the other languages. But I swear to you, it's the weirdest thing. I can understand it when I'm hearing it spoken.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm lost, man. It's like I can have Netflix, and anybody that has Netflix knows that you'll run across a lot of movies that are dubbed over because it's in another language and the mouths don't match and stuff. I always click out of because normally it's such a cheap production when they do that. Yeah. And I'd rather watch somebody actually speaking in their language and putting captions just while that person is talking. I can't watch a whole movie with captions, but I can watch segments where somebody is speaking his native tongue. Some of it you actually do understand, you know, but I have a hard time with it. It's just, man, you know, no
Oh my
comprende.
God, guys. My wife made the most amazing tamales tonight. Oh my God.
Tamales, heck yeah.
Yeah, she made
Yeah, that sounds
some
good.
with cheese and poblano peppers.
Ooh,
Oh God, yeah.
Oh my goodness, guys. And but get this, there was a twist. She took cilantro and onions and blended it into the mix for those tamales.
yeah,
Oh my God.
over the
That's just
top.
like not right, you know? And then she made some homemade salsa for that. And then she made the pork ones, right? She made pork. Like she bought a couple of big packages of carnitas, which is basically like pork shoulders cut up in little cubes. But then she like, you know, grinds it, boils it, and then throws it in the uh oh God, not the blender, but what is it called? The
Food processor.
there you go, there you go. To chop it up, to cut it up real good. And
Yeah,
then she put like with the chiles and all that stuff that she had boiled and mixed. Oh my God, guys. Let me tell you, you take these tamales and you put them in a plate and you cover them with either fresh salsa or fresh queso. Oh my God. Like,
sounds delicious, man.
what the hell, man? Like,
Have
what
you
the
That
hell?
does sound good.
Have you ever thought about filming your wife and let her cook? Like some
Like, I
authentic.
wanted to, but she was like, no, I don't want to be on camera. And so, like, you know, a lot of people, look, like Trumpet's about to drop some facts that nobody in the chat or panel know. But my kids are half breeds. My kids are half me and half white. So my wife is blue eyes, blonde, hot, you know, and so
Yeah.
that's what my kids are. But my wife knows how to cook because we used to stay on my parents' lot in a double wide years ago in the beginning on
Mhm.
their property. And she spent a lot of time with my mom. So she knows how to cook like my mama. And my
Okay.
mama is from south of the border. So I'm happy.
Oh, I hear you, man.
Yeah,
Heck yeah.
yeah.
It's horrible. So my kids are half breeds. Yes. They're half brown, half white.
Well, it goes back
One
to
of
what
them,
I am. If they're happy, what am I? You know, I'm a mutt.
I mean, it's crazy because they all look the same. It's like brown hair, olive skin, you
Blue
know.
eyes. That's some good looking
Well,
kids.
my oldest
You,
one has the blue eyes, and then my daughter has brown. My son that's up in Montana, he came out with dark brown, and my youngest son, my 14-year-old, he's got mine that change colors. You
okay.
can't see that.
Hazel.
You can't see that
Hazel.
in here, but mine
We
change
call
colors.
we call that hazel. If you look at my eyes,
Yeah.
I have a yellow ring around the brown.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. I do too. You can't see that in the
And
camera.
sometimes the yellow turns to green.
Yeah.
But yet it has the brown. They call
Yeah.
it. You can't even see my eyes anymore. But
No,
they call them. They call them hazel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I have. That's what my
Mm.
youngest son has. And
Okay.
so they change depending on the shirt that I'm wearing.
Mhm.
Depending on the shirt that I wear.
Yeah.
That's what color my eyes are gonna be that day, you know.
Now see, Derek, my oldest son, he's got blue eyes, and he had dark hair, but like me, he started graying prematurely. His mom had green eyes. Her green eyes and the brown eyes made blue eyes, I guess. But
Yeah.
my younger son, Chad, his eyes are kind of I don't know. I guess they're kind of a grayish hazel or whatever. I don't know, but
So
yeah.
what wifey ends up doing, she ends up cooking a lot whenever she's stressed, which is bad for her, but good for me, I guess.
Yeah.
And so my oldest son, he just got deployed. He just got deployed Sunday. So we're not going to see him. We're not going to see him for a couple of years.
Louis, that's the one that you came to South Carolina for the graduation stuff, right?
That's 100% correct. 100% correct. He just picked up his first deployment.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but yeah. I have a video of that trip. actually.
Yeah.
When I was,
Hey,
I actually drove right through Russ's. There you go. I actually drove right
That
through
was for
Russ's
Troy.
state, right
Yeah,
through Russ's state of Mississippi on that video.
Mississippi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one
Mississippi.
you went to Rodney Scott's and stopped at Rec Tech and all that stuff.
Yes, it's that one. It's that one.
Mississippi.
But
Yeah,
you know, she cooked up a storm, so it's
yeah,
all
Troy,
good.
that's just for you.
We're good.
Sorry,
Make a pee real quick. I'll be right back.
I'm
guys.
messing around with Troy there, or he's messing with me. One or the other.
Yeah, Russ, me and you got about the same color eyes. Mine's a blue, yellow, green.
Yeah, I can't even tell right now. They look brown, but I have a ring around them, which is normally yellow. My dad had that, but sometimes it can look almost a greenish color up against that brown. Just depends on what I'm wearing, you know. But Derek, man,
yeah, you go to DMV.
he's got the blue eyes, but they're more of a deep blue. They're not the real bright blues that look like what do they call them? Alaskan. The dogs I'm referring to, ones with Siberian Husky. Yeah,
Huskies,
they're not that red. They're I mean blue, but they're still blue. Russ, I'm ashamed. I was going to ask you what's up with the bra collection behind you. Just figured out it's hats. Yeah, that's hats. DDC.
That's funny.
That is hats. I was trying to clear out some room here on my shelf so I can put other things, and that's the reason I ordered that hat rack. I've got somebody asked me today how many do I have hanging there. I got them doubled up, but there's close to, I think there was 18 or 19 hats I counted there.
Yeah.
God knows how many I've been through and throughout. It's got room.
I've got a box of hats in there, 2 boxes of hats.
Yeah.
You know, it was half of those, more than half of those, I've never even worn. It's just the hats, you know.
Well, that's like I've worn every one you've seen back there, and I'll keep wearing them. I do wear my hats. I know some people they have their whole walls covered with them. All they do is hang them. They collect dust and they never get worn. No, I wear them because I'm a hat wearer, you know. But once it gets wore out and grimy and dirty, lost all its shape, I'll throw it out and end with a new, you know.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, Russ, you talking about eye color or stuff like that. My wife, she's redheaded, blue-eyed.
Oh, that's pretty woman right there. I mean, that I'm just saying, I've never seen your wife, but that red hair, blue-eyed combination with that peach complexion is beautiful, man. Seriously.
Oh, yeah.
On a woman, it really is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
That's hot, man. That's hot.
Or green eyes. Green and red haired. Yeah, either one.
That's rare. Very, very rare.
It is.
She's Irish, English descent.
Okay.
100%. She's from Elizabeth. Her family's from Elizabeth City, North Carolina, and all them immigrated. They're 100%.
Okay. Nice.
English, Irish.
Yeah, my dad was redheaded, and I only had one sibling that took the red hair, and that was one of my sisters. And she had red hair. It's all gray now. I mean, she's 8 years older than I am. But back younger days, she was fire engine red hair, and I think she had eyes like my dad with that yellow ring and greenish thing going on. You know,
that's hot, man. That's hot.
Oh yeah,
that really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man. So earlier I was talking about, man, I haven't really been around on these chats lately. I fell off. I've been pretty busy doing my own thing, dropping content, filming content, and dropping it, scheduling it. But I'm not like super into catching everybody's lives like I used to be, you know.
Yeah.
I think if I'm still scheduling mine for Saturdays, 6:30 p.m. But I don't know what anybody else is even up to these days, honestly.
The,
But
I tell you what, Friday
the
nights and
overhead light.
Saturday nights, other than you, is pretty quiet.
that's all I'm saying, because like there for a while, like in the end, like everybody was going live during the week.
Yeah,
You know.
everybody. I thought about doing a weekly
Yeah.
live. I couldn't even find a day to do it in, and since then I've kind of lost interest. I don't want to do lives every week. I thought
Well,
about it.
Yeah.
Well, Lewis, you say that, and a lot of people started doing the Patreon only live thing.
There was a couple of guys that I used to follow. I don't want to drop their names on the chat, but
And I'm not either.
he like this particular one did that, and he's from your neck of the woods. He's not from South Carolina, but he's very close to you.
He's in Georgia.
And he pulled that, and I was like, man, come on, man, that's not cool. Like, why do that? Like, so that told me that he was into just.
Are you talking about Sandy? Is his name Sandy?
Well, we can't really say, but
Can't.
No.
Okay.
No,
All right.
it wasn't Sandy.
Am I close?
It rung a bell. It really did ring a bell.
Or sometimes they call him Sandy is how I know him, but he also goes by the name of crap. What does he call himself? When he first started YouTube, it was Sandy. But I remember watching on live, he said that he was going to go to Patreon and start having to charge or whatever. But so I can't bring myself to do that. Nobody would pay first off. I barely get enough people in there on a free one,
I don't want to do anything like that. Like I won't do anything like that. If the day comes that I finally hit 100,000 one day in the future, far into the future, I might consider something like that. But I'm not.
If you're out there and you're valuable, I mean, you're just blowing up and everybody's wanting a piece of you, then you can do that.
I'm not that guy.
You can do that and get all the money from it or however long it lasts. I've never been that guy. I'm definitely not that guy. Yes, people want a piece of me here and there, but I'm not that guy. I'm just not that guy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Lewis, that's the same place where kind of started following you from, that channel. That channel too, Russ.
Okay, so we're thinking about the same. Yeah. You know what, Stephen? You're absolutely right. 100%. A few years back, that's where we connected, you and I.
It is.
I just remember that when you mentioned that, and you're right about that. That's where you came from. And there was a couple of other guys that came from there too, but I haven't heard anything from them. And I used to like watching this guy's lives. I want to say it was Tuesdays or Thursdays. It was one of the two.
Wednesday.
I was way off.
Wednesday, you're right. So we are talking about the same guy.
Okay, so we're talking about the same guy.
We're all in the same ball field here. We're all in the same ball field.
Yeah.
In the end, he started going off on rants about, his political beliefs and all that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's.
All right, let me ask you this: was there a video he did on YouTube where he's talking about Chinese grills?
Yes.
He was warding off of that. Okay, we are talking about the same guy.
We're talking about the same guy. I don't want to name drop him though. I don't want to name drop him.
I know who you're talking about, and I'm trying to remember his other name that he gave other than Sandy. It was God.
Yeah, we're talking about the same guy. We're talking about the same guy.
I know we are.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the guy, I really do. I've been knowing him for quite a long time.
I actually ordered some stuff.
He's an ex-Marine. Is that the same guy?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. And he has a brother that's a
all right. Yeah, we're on the same track here. I'll be damned.
But anyway, he moved to
Patreon
membership only live, and I'm like, why, dude? Why would you do that? Like,
most people keep it to YouTube to help elevate their main channel.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know why he's doing it.
Yeah.
No, well, he had lots of bad thoughts about a lot of people on YouTube, and so he wanted to just keep his close knit. Okay, whoever's really committed to me is going to follow me. So if you guys want to continue to hang out on these lives, sign up for this. You know, that's exactly what happened. But I used to love the. I used to watch the guy so much. I was such a fan of the guy that. And he has a video on his channel for this, and I will prove it to you. I fucking shipped him a gold grade Snake River Farm brisket to make content out of when I was a YouTube fan. Like I was in the background YouTube fan. Like I wasn't really dropping content. I was cooking in the background and stuff like that. I really wouldn't film my cooks and nothing like that at the time. And I was like, man, hey, well, I'm going to ship you this. I want to see what you come up with. I want to see the end product. And it came out with a really good product. But yeah, man, that's how that went down.
Lewis,
Yeah.
I can one up you on that. I shipped him a 20-pound bag of B&B post oak pellets because he'd never seen them, right?
Oh.
And from the butcher shop, Kevin Green in Pensacola, Florida,
No.
I also shipped him a A9 Kobe beef brisket.
Oh wow.
Wow.
You also
Smitty.
shipped him
That's his other name. He calls us Smitty.
That's his real name. That's his real name.
Sandy, I thought was his real name, but he calls himself Smitty.
Sandy is the wife, I think. Sandy was the wife.
Yeah.
I'm not making fun of the guy. I love the guy. I love this content. Like,
Yeah.
I ordered a bunch of stuff
I did too.
from him.
I didn't know who he was. He reached out to me because I've been on YouTube longer than him, and he was reaching out to me with questions and everything. Just piddling barbecue.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just spilled the beans. Yeah.
Yeah, you did the whole.
Yeah, but I like the guy. I really do. And for whatever
I
reason,
did too. Like
for whatever reason, he wants to charge for lives. That's totally up to him. I did start memberships here a while back on YouTube. Then, before the month is out, I stopped it. I just feel guilty about.
You stopped it?
I stopped it. I couldn't even last a month. I stopped it.
But see, there it is, though.
I'd rather somebody just watch my content because I'm gonna make money off that. I don't need you to pay me for this and pay me for that because I'm no star. I'm no nothing, man. I'm a guy.
No, but Russ, but the numbers that you're at right now, based on like, subs, that's where you want to open something like that, you know.
Yeah, I know, but
at least 100,000
money.
In my thoughts,
I guess I've never ever. It'd be nice, and I'm retired. YouTube and Facebook is my only income. I'll tell you that. Other than my wife's working, but I don't know when it comes to like saying, "Give me your money and you can see me live." It's like I'm not worthy of that, man. It's just like I'm not. I've been on YouTube for 11 years, but just watch my videos and give me a good watch with some good watch time, enjoy my content, and that's all I've ever wanted, and that's still what I'm doing. It's like if you want to throw a super thanks in there, it's on every video. Super thanks. If you want to do that, then great. If you don't, that's great too. But
that's all I'm shooting for. Like that's all I want. I just
Louis,
I just want.
You think about it too, I mean, you get to a point, like you said, 100,000 subscribers, you start charging people to watch your lives. How many subscribers are going to drop out?
Well, that's the thing, though. It's not that it's designed to get people to drop off, but if I hit 1,000 grand, 100 grand, it's going to have perks like.
Oh yeah,
behind the scenes, exclusive footage, lives, access to lives, access to me at the grocery store buying the proteins, access to me but it behind the scenes stuff. Access to
Right.
me filming, access to me talking about, seeing the real deal behind the scenes. That kind of stuff is what I want to offer. But like,
Yeah,
if you have like 30,000 or 20,000 or even 10,000, and you want to start these memberships,
and that's what the other channel has.
it's an option for you. It's an option for you, but the way I'm thinking, I don't think that's enough subs to really offer that. I really don't, because there's so many old school people like Russ.
If you're happy with 2 or 3 people watching your live show, then hey, more power to you.
Exactly.
But I'd rather open myself up to anybody that wants to join in on a live.
Yeah.
And Lord knows I only do just a handful a year. I don't go live that often. Yeah. And maybe I will one day, maybe I won't. I don't know. But it's not up front and center with me. It never has been. But just the next video is my thing. The next video.
I think what I've got planned is in November, I want to go live on my turkey cook. Like, I want to go live while I'm cooking my turkey this year.
That'd be
Thanksgiving.
Cool. Yeah.
So it's not like gonna be like, oh, you're watching the cooker the entire time. Yeah, you're gonna see it because I'm gonna have the turkey cam, right? I'll have the turkey cam, and it'll just be just like this, and I'll bring up the view, and I'll be sitting right here where I am, and I'm talking about what I'm doing, what's cooking. Oh, let's take a look at it. It's gonna be turkey cam. And it, that's what I have planned this year. I want to have planned a live turkey cook, and that's what I was talking about, like the content that I have lined up to drop. I was like, well, the turkey, I don't know if I'm gonna, because if I line it up as a video to drop, you guys aren't gonna see my turkey cook until February, March, so what I want to do is I just want to go live that day while I'm cooking my turkey on YouTube.
Wait a minute. Did you just say you're going to do it in February or March?
Well, the thing is, because I've got so much content already in the pipeline to drp.
Yeah, but you're missing a good opportunity for Thanksgiving is what I'm saying.
Yeah. But instead of like cutting a new video to drop in front of the other content that I already have scheduled to drop,
yeah,
I wanted to just do a live turkey cook
during Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Okay, all right, yeah. I got you.
Yeah. So because it doesn't take that long. Maybe an hour and 30 minutes. Hot and fast the way I do it.
Yeah.
You guys will see me out there handling the bird and putting it on the cooker. And just
turkeys don't take that long on a smoker, not really.
No, they don't.
Not the way that I do them. I cook them hot and fast, man. I cook them hot and fast.
Do you spatchcock them for even cooking faster cooking? Yeah.
Matter of fact, I have a teaser video loaded in here of last year's. If you want to see the way I did. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 minute. Ready to watch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Now, it looked a little blackened, but I promise you, it wasn't blackened.
It looked good to me. Heck yeah.
That was
Okay.
last year's turkey. So I'm
I
doing the
gotta-
same thing this year.
I'm gonna
Come on.
repeat a famous Forrest Gump quote here. I gotta pee.
Oh yeah. See what you got to
Hey, Lewis.
do. I gotta go play.
He's
I
got
gotta
to
go play.
go. He got to go play.
Oh,
What
for
you
sure,
need to do? What you need to do, Lewis, is get a green ham. Cure
Green
it.
ham?
Yeah. Which means it's a fresh ham. Fresh ham.
Yeah.
Non-cured, non-smoked.
Yeah. Just a raw fucking slab of ham bone.
Ham.
Yeah.
Cure it and smoke it.
Yeah. See, now Russ is the king of that. I think he's done videos like that. I've never cured a ham. I never have. I have a coworker that tried it and it got bad on him. It got really, really funky. I was like,
Ew.
nah, I think I'll buy my ham.
Yeah. Well,
It's kind of intimidating to get into.
It is. It's almost like. Have you ever done? You've done bacon, right?
No, actually, I have a couple of bacon kits that I have in the pipeline for the wintertime when it gets cold, so I don't have to deal with flies. So all I gotta do is go out there and get my pork bellies, and I've got some ham. I've got some bacon plans. Let's put it that way. I've got some bacon plans that I haven't seen. I haven't seen on YouTube. Not these recipes.
Yeah. So to cure ham is basically the same way you cure bacon, kinda, but you inject rather than just put your pork belly in a bag and flip it, for a week. Ham, you got to inject.
Yeah.
And you put it in the refrigerator, but you do it for 4 to 5 days, not a week. And you got to get the nitrite or the salt, the curing salt, right amount before you. It's really, really weird.
I don't know that kind of stuff, but I know that Russ does. I know he's the king of hams. Like take a raw ham, cure it, and smoke it. He is the man. Pinkies up, baby. Russ, do you want to explain to him about that?
About curing a ham?
Yeah.
Well, I used to raise hogs, and the way we would cure the ham was, if you'll look right before you go into the ham, there's a main artery that runs into the ham. Right before it goes into the ham, it forks off. So I'd go up that artery just ahead of them forks, and I'd take a pair of sutures and pinch it off, take my injection like a cure, and I'd start pumping it into that main artery. It carries it through the capillary system all through the ham, everywhere you can possibly get. Yeah. And the hoof is cut off, so you'll sit there and watch it squirt out the other end. And that is actually how, I don't know how they do it nowadays. Nowadays, they've probably got 1 million needles going in there.
Yeah, that's what they do. And you got to get the cured salt content to the right amount. Yada 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 yada.
Yeah, they got it all worked out.
Way you explaining, that's way my Graham's done.
Yeah, we used to raise them whole hogs, and we would cook whole hogs, and I'd always inject them main arteries to flavor this ham. This ham would get a whole different flavoring. We wasn't curing, we were just pumping seasoning into them, cooking them whole over an open pit. And that was a good way of doing it. Of course, you want to put your rub, inside the cavity of the hog and all around it,
Yep, y'all walking with me while I get another bait. By the way.
Yeah. Man, I can't believe I done finished that bottle of wine. Now what am I going to do?
Grab another bottle.
That should kill me. So to bring me some beer home, damn it. That turducken would be good if they got rid of the duck part. Not a fan of duck. Always tasted gamey to me. Oh, you talking about turducken? Yeah, that's a chicken, duck, and a turkey all rolled up in one. Boneless.
Yeah, that's a gimmick.
You know, I've been living here in the South all my life, and that's a Louisiana thing. I've yet to have a turducken. I don't know. I just don't care, you know, if I do or I don't.
Like Lewis, I got another beer, but I will be right back.
Yeah, go for it, man. Dude, what you got to do? Yeah. That's what I think of the duck part. Not a fan of the duck. Always tasted gamey. Yeah. That's another thing. I've got, man, you know what? Now that I'm here, I need to research this.
That's some greasy birds too, man. Domestic duck especially.
Oh, domestic? Yeah.
Yeah, real greasy. A lot of fat.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, duck is so lean, and you can get duck fat, and it's just like, how many ducks did you have to squeeze to get that can of duck fat?
Well, wild duck is naturally lean because it's wild, but domesticated duck,
yeah,
it's not as lean as what you think. It's pretty fatty, you know.
Mm-hmm. They've got this new burger joint opening up the street from me, like 3 miles up the street. It's called Way Back Burger. Oh my God! If you look at this menu, oh, wow,
Really?
wow, yes,
The Way Back Burger.
Yeah, it's called Way Back Burger. I'm gonna drop it right here in the chat, so if anybody's interested to see what I'm looking at right now. Look at that apple pie milkshake. Oh my God. Check this out. Russ, they've got funnel cake sticks. Funnel cake sticks.
Damn.
Sweet bourbon bacon burger. Classic. And then they got a
That's
double bacon
good.
burger. A cheesy burger. The Big Easy. The Carolina. The Impossible Melt. The Carolina looks damn good. Wow. Craft your own single, craft your own double, craft your own impossible. Oh, they've got chicken and more. Buffalo chicken tenders, chicken BLT, cheesesteak. Oh my goodness. They have a cheesesteak there. Buffalo chicken.
Where's this at?
Yeah, that's what I
it's
was
this
gonna
place
say.
called Way Back Burger. I dropped the link right here if anybody wants to click it.
Okay. Way Back Burgers. I'll have to check it out later. Way Back Burgers.
Oh my God, dude! They've got a foot long hot dog in there. Craft your own. Oh wow, dude!
That's by you. That's near you.
Yeah, it's 3 miles up the road.
Oh man.
Yeah, go check that out, Lewis, and
Oh
do
my
a
goodness,
do a
dude, this
video.
stuff is
You got to do a video on it. You got to.
Yeah, I've been wanting to check them out. They're not open yet, but they're going to be open very soon.
Okay.
Now that their menu's on there, I know exactly what I'm going to get.
Heck yeah.
It sucks, man. All this deliciousness so close to me. I'm probably not going to last long. I'm going to die like within 10 years, I think.
How old are you, Lewis?
Me?
Yeah.
Man, dude, I'm an old man. I'm in my 30s, man.
Your 30s. You're younger than both. You're younger than both of my sons. I've got 2 sons that are over 40 now.
How many grandkids do you have?
I've got 1 granddaughter from Derek, and I've got 1 granddaughter from Chad. Plus, there's another boy that he's been raising to be his since he was just a baby. Not really blood, but, you know, he claims him, so do I. So I got 3 grandkids, you know.
Yeah, man. Life.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got another daughter. Derek's got 2 of them, 2 daughters. So I got I got 3 granddaughters is what I got technically, you know,
Nice.
and then the 1 grandson.
I don't have any grandkids yet, but that's coming. Like I said, I got my old son's got deployed.
I got great
then,
grandkids now. Morgan, which is Derek's youngest girl, she's already had 2 babies.
Oh my
So-
goodness, you've got
so-
so you are a great grandpappy.
I am a great grandfather, yeah, to 2 girls. I sure am.
So I loved the video, the burger video that you did, the country singer.
Oh, well, yeah, it's Trop Rock, Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah, Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah. Yeah.
I loved everything about it. The history lesson, you driving, getting that different footage. That was completely different than what you've done that I've seen.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was
I know
I
it
loved
would
it.
be.
Like I loved everything about it. Like I watched every second of that video.
Yeah, I
And
did too. It was awful.
I loved it, man. So that was his what do you call it, burger? His
Cheeseburger in paradise.
Paradise.
his that he was thinking about. So I want to know, and you don't even have to explain it to me on the video, right here on the live. I want to know what is great grandpa Russ's dream burger. That's what I want to know.
My what? Great grandpa what?
I want to know great grandpa Russ's burger. That's what I want to know.
Oh man, I didn't even know my great grandpa, so I don't know.
No. Like you're the great grandfather.
Oh, I'm the great grandpa. My
Yeah.
burger?
Yeah, I
Oh,
want to know your.
I've got a few videos out there, that I conceived out of my own brain, but be honest with you, I like a simple burger, man. One of my favorite burgers above all of them is just a simple onion burger.
Yeah.
Kind of like, I just love them. I can eat 4 of them things back to back. Just a
Yeah.
smash burger with onions and mustard and pickles. Man, I'm good. I'm golden.
Yes, and yes.
Man, I'll tell you, like I have a fantastic burger coming out. Video drops October 18th. You guys will probably all forget, but the way that I did that burger on the video that drops October 18th is fan-freaking-tastic, man. That is my burger.
Really?
Make that burger and tell me what you think about that burger.
Lewis, is it gonna be a
I
short or a full video?
Do what?
Is it gonna be a short or a long video?
No, it's a long form, but it's not that long. It's only 7 minutes. It's only 7
Okay.
minutes. Yeah. October
Well,
18th.
Simon's got the burger going on. Bacon cheeseburger for him with grilled onions.
Oh,
Yeah, buddy.
Simon's in the house?
Yeah.
He was in
Bacon,
here earlier tonight.
cheese, grilled onions. Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother.
Oh, check out this name here. Dallas Cowboys BBQ. Great Grandpappy Russ. Dallas Cowboys BBQ.
Great grandpappy Russ. Yeah, that'd be me.
Nice, man. And
Can't you
Troy
tell?
saying, I got a great niece and nephew who are like grandkids to me. Hell, Ben Haven raised them for the past 6 years. They don't know my niece's dad. They're real granddad. Okay. Nice, man. Good for you, Troy. Yesican the Mexican is saying, bacon cheeseburger for me with grilled onions.
Hell yeah, all day
Yeah.
long.
Anytime I go to Whataburger, I get the grilled onions and the grilled jalapenos
Yes.
when that's an option.
So when I order pizza, it's always got jalapeno slices on it. Love it.
Oh,
I
Yesican's
don't care
back
what
here
kind of
now.
pizza. I've got to have jalapenos on it.
Yeah. No, yeah, for sure, man.
Is it? Well, I
The
live in.
spiciness brings such a different level of flavor to
Oh,
whatever
God,
it is
it
that you're
does.
eating.
It does.
It just does.
I put hot sauce or chili flakes or something on just about everything I eat.
Well, here where I live at, we got, the home of the Carolina Reapers only
Oh, yeah.
5 minutes up the road. So,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
and literally from where I'm at is Carolina Reaper is right there.
Yeah.
You know what? Like that. That reminds me, like,
What's the name of that guy that owns that Pucker Butts or something like that?
Yeah, Pucker Butt.
Yeah.
Asher Seltzer.
Yeah, you gonna need
He's
some of
got
that.
some hot sauces. Holy smokes! That guy got into that to save his own life. He got into that because he used to be a drug user and he didn't want to die, so he started reading up on how do you say it? Capsaicin, oils that's in peppers, and how it's got a lot of health benefits for your heart and everything. And he's been a pepperhead ever since, and he has come out with some fantastic products.
Do you think that's why us Mexicans live till 100 years old, even though we're like out of shape as fuck?
Oh, I know, man. Yeah.
Probably.
It's all that spicy fucking peppers that we eat.
Jordanaire. You can tell Troy's from Chicago.
Yeah.
I get Jordanaire on my pizza sometimes.
Yeah,
I'll order
sometimes.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Ed Curry, he's got the product right here in Fort Mill, South Carolina, like I said, which is in,
yeah,
it's about, well, I say 5 minutes, so 15 minutes from my house at Pucker Butt, and I'm a chili head to start with, so
yeah. I got a buddy of mine. He used to travel with that guy, go to these award shows for hot sauces and barbecue sauces and whatever kind of sauce out in New Mexico somewhere. They call it the Scoville Awards.
Yeah,
it's a big deal the Scoville Awards, and that's how I got to know about that guy that started that business. And watched a few video clips, not on YouTube, just private clips where they were traveling together and stuff like that. But he seriously got into that because of his own worry of dying and health issues. How that could benefit him. And ever since I learned that myself, I eat anything spicy, man. I've got these.
I'm telling you, man, I'm all about spicy.
I love it.
Ed Curry was an addict, and when I worked for the USDA, we helped him develop the Carolina Reaper.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and Ed Curry, who he literally developed the Carolina Reaper, the hottest pepper in the world.
Yeah, he sure did.
And now he's got the Pepper X, which is being experimented. It's supposed to be hotter than the Carolina Reaper.
So the guy that I'm talking about. You worked with him. Okay.
Personally know him.
Okay.
He was an addict, and he started going through his addiction and went through rehab, didn't get better, but he found out that when he ate spicy stuff, it gave him that same endorphin high.
Right.
That the drug did.
Yeah, that the crackheads get. Yeah,
I got you. But he also did it from my understanding.
He never said what drug it was, but he said that the endorphin high he got from eating the peppers.
Yeah.
And he wanted to increase the pepper to give him a more endorphin high.
Yeah.
And that's what it did. It makes no sense, but that's what he did.
Well, it does. But according to Keith, what he was saying, the side effect of hot peppers is good for your heart. It's good for your health. You know, related to drugs. I mean, you know, so
it's not good for your stomach.
no, it's not. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I might need some ass seltzer from my back door in the morning after a night like that.
You probably would, Lewis.
Just don't use the Alka-Seltzer that come out of the taco because it's already spent. It's already done its job.
I can't put my back door to the taco now. Come on.
Russ said it before I did. I was going to say the same thing. Just don't use the same one you use for the taco.
Yeah, that's it.
No. Oh yeah.
Damn.
Guys, I didn't plan on staying on here this long.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say I'm getting ready
it's
to
like
plug
3
out,
hours.
man. Yeah,
It's like 3 hours for me. If anybody else is going live, I think Uncle Dickie's probably been live for a minute.
nah, he ain't been going live for a minute now. At least.
Oh, he's
a
still
month
not
and a
going
half.
live, Uncle Dickie?
Now that I know,
Whatever happened to the guy, man? I ain't seen him in a minute.
I don't know. Going through some marital issues and stuff, and he
Oh,
just so I don't really know. You know.
Well, I hope all is
overspeak.
well in his realm.
Yeah.
He was very entertaining.
Oh yeah.
Saturday nights after
Yeah.
my show, like he was very entertaining. So, but man,
Yeah.
I will try to catch up on everybody else's lives. I've been out, man. I'm telling you, like I haven't watched anything. I haven't seen anything from anybody. I'm still doing my thing. I'm creating content. I'm uploading content. I'm posting content. That's all I've been doing. And then I'll jump on a Saturday live if I can. If I can't, I can't. You know, but
Sure.
that's all I'm doing. You know, and basically the lives that I do is for the views. You know, for my views. I want to, because as soon as you get monetized, you want to stay monetized. You know.
Yeah.
And I'm a small channel with very few views, so I want to stay there. You know, I want to stay monetized. So that's why I do it, you know, and plus I enjoy doing it too, you know. I enjoy.
Yeah, you gotta like it. You really gotta love it to really stay in the game. You know, if you're not just really passionate about it, you're not going to be in it for the long run. That's to anybody.
I agree 100%. I agree 100%.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Well, Lewis, listen. Check your Instagram. I sent
I
you a
will.
message.
I'll send it to you, buddy.
Yeah, shoot me that number. Shoot me that number, and yeah, we'll definitely do a FaceTime live.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Saturday.
Yeah. Oh, and we're doing it, man. We're doing it. Yeah. So I'll get that done. And I appreciate everybody else watching, guys. Anybody in the chat, anybody that was in here late or early. I've got this thing recently, guys, where first man in the chat gets a prize. So let's scroll back up here and see who that was. Let's see.
The Moose.
Well, it was the Moose. Was it the Moose?
It was the Moose.
I'm still scrolling. There was a lot of comments in here, I guess. I don't know. I think that sounds familiar. I think it might have been the Moose. Yeah, it was the Moose. It was the Moose. I'll check and see if I have his ship too. If I don't, I'll reach out to him somehow. But man, I appreciate everybody else watching, guys. Very happy that you all were able to come hang out for a little while and on the Trumpet Show and just chill, have a few drinks, and have a good time. As always, Mr. Russ, you're always welcome on the show. Steven, you are too.
Hey,
thank you guys for jumping on the chat tonight, man. I really appreciate you guys. Guys, one last plug that I want to drop before everybody leaves. Please wake up in the morning on time, 8 a.m. Central. It's going to be a fantastic ride. Watch it on both channels, my channel and Real Life Perspective Show channel. Comment on both. hit the like button. I hope you like it. I think you will like it. You should like it. If you don't, I don't know who you are. I just don't know who you are. It's that good. It's just a fun ride. And watch it from beginning to end. If you don't have anything else to watch Sunday morning, I mean, come on, commit to it. Commit to
Heck
it.
yeah. I'll be there.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
I don't know if I get up
uh,
at 8 a.m. on the money, but I'll watch it.
And I look forward to reading the comments. I commit 100% to responding to every single comment. I don't skip any. Panchuco's in the house.
Yeah,
Panchuco, thank
Louis,
you.
I can attest to that. You do comment.
I do. I reply to every single comment. I do currently.
I still do, man. Many as I can, which is pretty much all of them nowadays.
Yeah, Russ, but you've got 1,000 freaking comments to reply to, man. That is work.
Yeah, but I don't. This is all I do now, so I got time.
Yeah. But that's cool though, because like it means a lot, from somebody on this end that was watching BBQ Heroes and they finally get a response from one of their BBQ heroes. It means a lot to that person. It really does.
Yeah,
I would say that because you responded, Smoking Joe responded, James from Emin and Claim 'em. You guys eventually all responded. It wasn't off the top, but it was like, oh wow, this feels great, like maybe I can, cook something and make a video and post it, and hopefully they can even watch it. It's a good feeling. It really is.
Yeah, it is. I remember, man, when I first started, just getting any kind of recognition at all was like huge. Yeah. And it still is. You never lose
it
that.
Really is.
You really struggle not to lose that. You don't ever want to think you're way bigger than and not worth people's time, because when you're going to be short-lived. I'll never be like that, ever, never.
No, that's awesome, man. And I respect you for that, my friend. I really do. One day, here pretty soon, I'm driving back to the East Coast here pretty soon. I'll talk more about it, maybe my next live. But I hope that maybe along the way, maybe I can stop by and maybe we can do a cook together.
Heck yeah.
Steven, maybe hook up with you as well up that way.
Yeah,
but the goal is to get back up to Rec Tech Nation, baby.
Yeah, Louis, if you headed back over to Fort Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh
no, yeah. I won't be there, but it's Georgia. It's Georgia, but it should be a great time. Maybe we can make something happen, man, along the way. It's pretty cool. I'm drama free, dude. I don't have any drama. I don't have any ill will against anybody. I'm just a dude that likes to hang out and have a good time, man. And I am uppity when it comes to my alcohol that I put in my body, but I will provide that.
That's
I will provide that. So that's
where I'm at. Other than tonight, I'm getting into my wife's wine, but that's the exception.
No, but that looked great, man. That really did. I got a wine cooler here that it holds like 10 bottles. Right now, I'm using it for my liquor bottles, but it's designed for wine.
Right. Yeah, I've got a wine rack out front that holds 5 bottles at an angle up against the cork. And then we got a big open cabinet back there in the back. I went in there earlier because I asked her, could I drink a bottle of her wine because I'm out of beer.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, get the one that's laying in the back cabinet. So I went back there.
She's got a system.
Yeah, and she goes, no, and she don't even hardly drink. That's what kills me. I had to wipe the dust off this bottle that's been on there for like 3 or 4 years. It's like, holy crap. And but she likes collecting this stuff, so I enjoy drinking it when she lets me.
No, that's cool. Like the one I have is refrigerated. It goes down to 45 degrees at the lowest, and it ages wines to perfection.
That's like a wine cave, then.
Yeah,
artificial wine cave. Yeah,
and It has a light, like you touch the light and it's like, doop, and it's just
Yeah.
this LED that lights it up really nice.
Yeah,
And
this one's like
the front
that.
door is glass
If I
and
turn
mirror.
this,
There you
Uh-oh.
go. What's
where's
the
my
company
light
that
there?
sent you that one?
Oh, there it is. Can you see that reflecting off? No, maybe not.
Yeah, I see it. It's blue. It's blue.
Yeah,
I think I have the same one, Russ. Who sent you that one?
this is a steak ager.
Oh no, I don't have
okay.
that. I don't
I've got
have
another
that.
steak ager coming in
Hell, I
early
wish I had
next
that.
week. I've
I
got
wish I had
another.
the steak agent.
I got a steak ager coming from PS Seasoning. Are you getting one from them? I know you're working with them.
The smoker, the new smoker.
Well, I'm getting the smoker and the steak ager. Are you getting?
No,
the steak?
I have not heard anything about the steak ager. I have heard a little something about the smoker.
Yeah,
But the one that's
This-
replacing the PK 100.
yeah. It's the new. There's two of them. They have
Yeah.
one not as expensive, and I told them to send me with the one with the cart with the bottom door on it to like change out smoke. And they're also sending me their it's a steak ager, or you can do charcuterie with it, and theirs
That's
is
awesome.
theirs don't require a water pan.
Yeah, I have.
It controls humidity.
I
and
tell
all
you,
that.
I've got like 5
we-
different kits of sausages that I have to make for them here in the winter time. Just wait
Yeah.
for it to get a little cooler out there. That's all.
Yeah, I got to meet the at Memphis in May. We got to meet the original inventor, if you will, of steak ager, which is pretty cool.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Google. And
Well,
talking
the
about
guy that makes this one, I've met him. Actually, there was a video with me with him, but that's not the only product. This guy, I don't know which guy you're referring to exactly, but this is called Steak Ager by Danby. But
Yeah.
I've met that guy
Yeah.
before.
Yeah,
That's badass. Yeah. Well, some of the team gets the better equipment than the new up and comers that are
Yeah,
that are,
yeah.
on there.
You have to
But-
kind of work
but
in all that.
Yeah, and you're up there. You're at the top of the game. But you know what?
Well, I've worked with them in
I
the
have a really
past.
good relationship with them, and eventually I'll get there. Eventually, I'm not in a hurry to get there because as
I
long as
was
I'm
like one of the very first creators. I was probably the first creator on YouTube to work with PS Seasoning,
Yeah.
and they sent me an email wanting to send me a bunch of their seasoning. I'm like, I don't get excited over somebody trying to send me rubs. I just don't. So I went to their website and got to looking, and they had this sausage smoker like I've been
Yeah,
wanting
man.
for years. I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
hold up. I
Yeah.
said, I see you got a sausage smoker. And it's really two companies, PS Seasoning and Pro Smoker.
Yeah.
They've been
Well,
making
now-
smokers
now
longer
it's Pro
than what-
Smoker.
Well, it's been Pro Smoker existed before PS Seasoning.
Oh,
PS
did it really?
Seasoning.
Okay. So that's what the PS used to stand for.
Yeah, PS is
Yeah.
their sister company. PS standing for Pro Smoker Seasonings.
Yeah.
But at any rate, I seen it smoker, so I ended up signing a 1-year contract with them to do a sausage series. And if you remember, around almost 3 years ago, I started hammering out all these sausage videos.
Yeah.
Showing this new smoker. And so, yeah, I was like the first one on YouTube to work with them. Then Smoking Joe was right behind me.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna tell you. I saw your videos before. I saw
Yeah.
Smoking Joe's and
yeah.
Dead Broke ended up with the same.
That broke.
smoker.
He got one, and I had to sign a contract. They didn't have to sign nothing. They just sent it because I done proven to them that hey, this can sell smokers and make money. So I'm always even LSG Lone Star Grills. A lot of people nowadays don't realize I'm the one that started that on YouTube. I was the first, other than PS Season. I mean, other than Lone Star Grills.
Lone Star Grills. Yeah.
To do videos with it.
And man,
that guy, he made me sign a contract. 2 weeks later, he said, "Don't worry about the contract. We good." He goes, "It's done paid for itself." 6 months later, he sent me another smoker cabinet.
Yeah.
LSG.
I would love to be partnered up with Lone
and
Star
I've got
Grills.
a lot of stuff saying.
Oh my goodness! Did you see their cabinet? Did you see their newest pellet grill? The cabinet. pellet grill? That thing's amazing, man. It's a pellet smoker, but it's a big upright cabinet.
Oh, it's a cabinet, man. That sounds
Yes,
my
dude.
alley. I like that.
Yes,
So-
that thing
so-
is
So it's
freaking
like smoke.
awesome.
It's like the Smoke Daddy cabinet.
Yeah, but it's an upright cabinet, and it's set up just like the old one. You know, you've got your pellet grill and with your hopper and your controller, but instead of it being a round cooking chamber, it's an upright cabinet smoker.
Yeah.
Man.
That thing's beautiful, man. That thing is freaking beautiful, man.
Smoke.
It really is.
Yeah, Smoke Daddy's got the same concept thing. Lone Star, Russ, we cooked on one of those pellet grills at Memphis in May.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, that thing's ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Where you can mix the pellets with the wood chips.
Yeah.
Oh, smelled just like an offset.
Yeah. It's
just
very
like
close to an offset. They got it dialed in the way that control head runs, where this thing smokes continuously. Most pellet grills turn on, they turn off. I'm talking about smokes on, then it's off, on, off, on, off.
Yeah.
LSG pellet the whole time.
Yeah.
It never. Sometimes it might get a little heavier, and it go lighter, but it never disappears ever.
I can relate to that. When you take that bullseye rectangle and you run it at the lowest setting, super smoke.
Yeah,
that thing is smoking.
Now, Lewis,
every minute of the cook, that thing is just blowing smoke.
Now,
it's pretty ridiculous because you just gotta like roll it out outside of the garage, like further out, you know, because it's just constantly pumping smoke.
I will tell you this. I took the Lone Star wood chips
and did you put them in the hopper
and mixed it with my 1250 in the pellets.
Yeah.
50-50.
How'd that work?
Same thing.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. Nice, dude. Nice.
I mean, ridiculous. Dude, go look on. I don't know if you're on Facebook or not. Look on Facebook. Google.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not on Facebook. I still don't have a Facebook. But I do know what you mean because I have done in the past experiments with the bullseye. And Rick from Rick's BBQ and Specialties, Rick out of San Antonio, Texas. I remember talking to him over the phone, telling him, "Hey, man, you know what I did today?" And this is before those tiny little wood chips came out. I was throwing like a handful of wood chips in the hopper of the 380, and then I was also throwing them in the heat deflector on top of the heat deflector on some of my chicken strips.
Yeah, you can always do that.
But I've never done the whole hopper with wood chips. I've never done that. You know?
Ridiculous. I'm telling you guys, Russ. I swear to God, it smokes like an offset.
Yeah. That's awesome, dude. That really is.
He come out with those wood chips that are sized down. You know, not much different than a pellet. About the time I got my old hickory, and I'll be honest with you, ever since I got the old hickory, I haven't. Matter of fact, I gave my pellet grill to my youngest son. I could use it if I wanted for a video. He's just right up the road, and the offset, my LSG offset, is still up there at Derek's place where we shoot, and it hadn't seen any videos since I got that old hickory. I don't want to walk away from it, man. I love that smoker. You know, it's like, I could care less about all my other smokers now. I just don't care.
I'm telling you, man, there's just something special about just letting it go and not having to worry about it, man. Just let it go, man. Just let it go. One day when I have more time and I'm an older man and my kids don't have band before school, after school, during school, on Saturdays and on Sundays, then I'll commit more to my offsets, you know. But dude, right now, you know, the way that it's been the last 3 years of my life is
push the
Pellet,
button
you
and
know,
walk away.
pellet is just what works for me and my family right now.
You would like
It
that old
turns out
hickory
a
because
fantastic product.
you would like that old hickory because you take a split, you put
I
it in
love that old
Firebox.
hickory, man. I want
you
that
dial
old
it,
hickory.
you turn it on, you dial it what temp you want, it fires up, and you ain't got to worry about replacing that stick of wood for 6 hours.
Man. That thing is
That one little
badass,
stick,
man.
you know, if you're running
Yeah.
gas. Now you can
Yeah.
run charcoal and wood too, then that's going to be like a lot of your wood
Yeah.
wood charcoal combinations.
For
But
sure.
I love cooking
You
with
know
that
what,
gas.
Russ, man? My whole goal is I wish that one day I can represent, you know, old hickory like that, and they send me something like that. And
Oh, it blew
I
my
can just
mind. I met them at
produce
Memphis
for
in
the-
May. That's
you know.
how I got that pit.
Oh,
I met
Russ,
the owner's son there, and he gave me his business cards. He said, call me when all this is over, and we'll see about getting you a pit. It took them 10 months, but they got me a pit. You know,
Yeah.
that Ultra Q.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, for
Russ,
sure,
Russ.
man.
Russ, you was at Memphis in May this year?
Oh no, last year I was at Memphis
Oh,
in May.
okay.
Yeah, I was up there with hog addiction. I was
Oh, okay.
invited. Just went up there and hung out. Did a little cooking for the guys and stuff like that. I'm not on the team, but I was just invited. So
Just
you know,
hanging out. Yeah.
No,
Oh,
it
okay.
was a lot of fun. I
Yeah,
got a video on my channel. I got a video. It's our
That was that the
whole-
one that
whole-
when you guys went to the car show? Is that the one?
No, that's the one in Wisconsin. That's a separate video.
Oh, that's one up there with the
If
Denver.
you go back to 2022 and look to my channel, or just go to my channel page and type in where that little search bar is, not the one at the top, but the other one. Just type in Memphis in May. It's going to pop up number one. Then you can watch it from there. But I
speaking
enjoyed
of,
it, man. It was a
Lone
lot
Star.
of fun. Met a lot of people too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Speaking of
Yeah.
Lone Star Grills, Panchuco is a proud new owner of a Lone Star Grill.
Nice.
And he's up in Michigan, and he's loving the thing, man. He's saying right here he's going
Oh,
to be
you
cooking
can't help but
briskets
love
3
them, man.
days.
They're high quality pits.
Oh yeah,
Guarantee
Yeah, they
you.
are.
I love.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the reason I won't sell mine. I gave my younger son my pellet because he just moved back down here from Philadelphia, and you know, back in May.
yeah.
And I said, here's your good grill to cook on. I said, now I might have to come over here and shoot a video every now and then using it. He goes, okay, that's cool. You know, he's got all my crawfish pots over there too, so no big deal.
Yeah.
You know.
I remember watching one of your crawfish boils where you had that ring that you put on the outside of your pot.
Yeah.
And it had all these little holes in it, and you turn on the water, and it just cools the pot down.
Yeah, you stir it while
is that
it's
a
cold.
gimmick? Does that thing work, or is that a gimmick?
Yes, it works. Yes, it works. But keep in mind, this is aluminum pot, and it's squirting water 360 degrees
All the way
and-
down.
which is cooling that metal instantly. And as you're stirring the pot, new water is going up against it. It's a heat
Yeah.
exchanger. It's getting rid of the
I
heat.
got you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen
But
that.
yeah, it absolutely works.
Yeah, that thing's badass.
Absolutely. There's other ways around it where you ain't got to have one. I showed that in my recent shrimp video here not long ago. But for
Yeah.
big bowls, big pots, yeah, highly recommend it.
Really, really freaking cool, guys.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get
Yeah,
off here.
man.
I know you're getting ready to close her out.
I am. I'm about to bounce out of here. Russ
Yeah,
and
I'm about-
Steven, man. I appreciate you guys jumping on tonight.
Oh,
Thank you,
yeah.
everybody in the chat. Guys, you guys want to plug anything for the 10 people that are watching?
Yo, hear that thumbs up.
No. I the only thing I'm going to say is that, hey, stay tuned for tomorrow morning, Central Time, 8 a.m. It's going to be a fun episode to watch, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed filming it. It was a lot of fun.
Heck
And that's
yeah.
all I'm going to say. So, Russ,
All right, guys.
Steve, and I appreciate you guys
All right.
jumping on tonight, man. Thank you
Yeah,
all.
man.
Steven,
All
I
right.
will respond to your message and send you my number there. and
Yeah.
we'll talk later this week.
Yeah, absolutely. Do that, and we'll go FaceTime. at
Yeah, I want to see those
Brad
grills.
Fest.
I definitely want
Yeah.
to see those grills.
Yeah, I'm beyond wanting to see those. So
I don't know what they're going to be, but those teasers are really what they're supposed to be. They're teasers. There's nothing else on there. It's like, dude, give me
Right.
more. Like, show me more.
right, it's like 5 grills. Okay,
Yeah.
If you watch the Fun Day Friday thing, 5 grills. Okay.
Yeah. I
need
personally
more.
think there's going to be some live fire going on with them. There's got to be some kind of slider in there where we can get head on with the flame. That's what I'm thinking, but we'll see.
Yeah, I'm hoping that, because that's what one video kind of showed.
There's some flame kind of like way in the background. I don't know what it's going to be though, man. I really do not know.
But I can crank my 1250 up at night, and you can see all kind of flame.
Oh
coming out.
yeah, man. Yeah.
When especially when I get my 1250 up to 720 degrees.
Yeah,
So,
for sure. All right,
knows?
dudes. Well, I got to get off of this thing, man. I like I said, I didn't mean to stay on this long, but man, I appreciate everybody jumping on. Steven, we'll catch up later this week. Peace out, my brother.
All right,
Thank you for hanging out. Russ, thank you for hanging out tonight, man.
Yeah,
Thank you
man.
for everything.
I enjoyed
Thanks
it.
for the support, brother.
Appreciate
I
it.
hope to see you. I hope to see your comments tomorrow on our video.
Yeah,
drops
I'm gonna
at 8
check it
a.m.
out when I get up. I might not be up at 8 a.m., but I'll be up. I'll watch it.
And get caught up on the first 2 episodes.
Yeah, I will. All right, man.
All right. Peace out, man. Guys, everybody else, thank you all for hanging out tonight. Check out the video that drops tomorrow. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. My earbuds just